Yo,
Hello.
What's up? Hopefully everybody can hear us.
Yes.
Okay, loud and clear.
Are we good? Yep, we're good.
Cool. Awesome. What's up, everybody? Happy Talk Tuesday.
Yeah.
Crystal here, of course,
I'm here.
as always. Jay, special guest.
What up, y'all?
We knew you guys missed him more than we did, so we had to bring him on for you
We had
guys.
to bring him out. Epic Guy said, real ones only show up early. Hell
Heck
yeah.
yeah.
Heck yeah. Hype. Okay, I dig it. Louis here, so can't wait. Crack open your Trulies and hit that like button on your way in.
Let's go.
We have a Truly Extra, which is how I be feeling most of the time.
Right? It's Berry Blast. I'm excited for it. We found this one in Stater Brothers.
It smells very berry.
You better cheers me first.
I am smelling it. And Jay decided to go with a Twisted Tea.
Yeah.
So cheers, brother.
Top. Ooh, this is good.
I actually don't like it at all.
You want to try it?
I like mine.
I like mine.
I'm not a fan.
Do you want something else?
No, I'll be fine. I mean, it's not terrible. I just don't love it.
It tastes like very syrupy.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that at all.
It's very syrupy. I like it, but I also like sweet stuff.
Yeah, I don't like it. Epic Guy says, I cracked open my Celsius since I can't drink. Hope that's close enough. Anything you can drink.
Anything.
Yeah, I can be drinking Hawaiian Punch.
Right?
Which
a
would be
Capri
better
Sun?
than this one, technically.
Water.
Capri Sun, water, whatever you guys are drinking, crack them open. Open the top, whatever you guys want, you know. Let's see. Disney with Darla and Waylon's here. What's up? She said yes. What up?
Yay.
Hey, what's up, Max? Good to see you.
What's up?
Alex is here. Said, hey, guys. Epic Guy said, Crystal, what's your favorite part about Talk Tuesdays?
I responded in there and I said, hanging out with y'all. Yeah.
Okay. It's a good one.
What's your guys' favorite?
Yeah, what's your guys' favorite?
What's your favorite part of Talk
What's
Tuesday?
your guys' favorite
No,
part
what's your
of Talk
favorite?
Tuesday?
What's your favorite part?
Hanging out with the fam.
Oh, because we don't have friends.
We got family.
We got family.
And you, Mr. J?
I think my favorite part about Talk Tuesday is obviously the community, but also when I'm not here, I get to see you guys from afar.
Right.
And see all of the things that you guys are doing. And
Yay.
all the fun you guys are having. And plus, you guys keep us updated on stuff that a lot of us don't look into. So
that's what we're here for.
Chahua is here. Said,
Chahua, I miss you.
Yes, we miss you lots. Max said, my favorite part of the week. Thank you.
Yeah.
We love that.
Cheers.
To that. Louis said, what? Park hopping family. Hope Jay didn't take the limited edition Truly. He didn't do it this time. He didn't do it.
No, I don't think these ones are limited edition.
So
I still have one.
I've already replaced.
I still have it too.
I've already replaced those limited edition Trulies. Okay, that can go in the past in the sea of forgetfulness.
There's no such thing.
No such thing.
There's no such thing.
I know my beard is getting really overgrown because you can't see my V-neck.
All right.
Like, look at that. Like, there's no V-neck.
It fits it perfect.
It like fits in the V-neck. Like, I just messed it up.
You did. There you go.
It is reversed. Like, look at that.
Right. I know.
Like, it almost looks like I'm wearing a crew neck. Birdie said, hello. What up?
You just say something about your beard. Wow.
There we go. Yeah.
Talks in just the same.
Louis said Crystal likes it, but she liked that avocado ice cream too.
Yes.
That's a good point.
That is a
great
point.
I really want to make. I need to get out to Walt Disney World like this next week so I could try the pickle shake.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh, no.
I'll just make one here. I'll just get a vanilla shake and then add pickle juice into it.
No.
Right?
What's up? What is Nick's top 3 Trulies? Dang, that one's tough. Dang. I don't know all the names. I'm terrible with all the names. The Midnight Special Edition one is definitely in my top 3. I'm going to look up the Truly flavors because I don't really remember the official names, you know?
We didn't care for any of the margarita ones.
They were fine.
Yeah, but there was better.
Yeah. It's a good question. I'm pulling it up. They have on their website, they have all their flavors listed. I think I liked... So I like all of the vodka and soda ones, though. Those ones are the best, but I'm going to stay with, like, Truly. Dude, they have a vodka soda paradise pack.
Ooh.
We haven't tried that yet. I really like. Let me see. Top 3 though. Any of the mango ones are going to be in the top 3 for sure, though. Like, I love mango, like, a lot. So that would be in there. And then there was one. Let me see if I can find it real quick, y'all. No, it's just the regular. The pineapple one is also, like, really good. You have yours up. I'm not going to. I'm going to close mine.
No, for sure.
It was like... Is it in the vodka pack? No. Yes, the peach burst in the vodka pack was like my absolute favorite. Then midnight, and then any of the mango ones I think are all kind of topped out. But they do have one in the margarita. Chris said we didn't like the margarita style. That's actually not 100% sure. True. I like the mango chili.
Oh, you did.
But it's again mango, so I love the mango chili one. It has kind of like that chamoy flavor with the mango. It's pretty fire.
But you also like the hot Cheeto churro at Disneyland.
No, I didn't.
Oh, yeah, you're
right. I was like, wait, did I? No, I didn't.
No, neither of you guys did.
No, we hated it.
Yeah,
it was terrible. Hopefully, we'll see you in the park soon, Chihuahua.
Yes.
That'll be dope. Oh, Nika's here.
Oh, Nika.
It's been forever since I've seen you.
I don't remember the last time I saw her.
I know.
I feel like
it had to be. I think the last time I saw her had to be Tropical Hideaway.
That's the last time we saw her. We're probably all together then.
Yeah.
When we were all at Tropical Hideaway. That must have been the last time.
That was a long time ago.
Pumpkin's here. What up?
What's up, Pumpkin? Right? See, let's go. Let's go.
Louis,
let's go.
Who was the one that posted it?
There's been so many people that have.
No, we watched your boy. David
Vaughn.
Yeah, David Vaughn. He was out there.
Yeah.
If you guys follow him on Instagram, he was the one
that
we watched trying it. And he doesn't like pickle, and he still enjoyed it.
Yeah.
He said it was like vanilla flavored with like a hint of dill. I'm out. All right. I don't even want a hint of dill.
Out.
Yeah. I don't want none of that. But
I'm down. I'm trying it.
He seemed to like it. So
I need to figure out a recipe so I can make it.
My husband loved the pickle slush from Sonic.
I always wanted to try it, but I was scared.
Nobody liked the hot Cheeto churro. No, nobody did.
I
don't know anybody that did.
But yeah, I don't know anybody that did either.
It was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Nobody.
It was horrible. I think they just experimented to see what kind of dumb things they can sell us and we'll still buy.
For sure.
100%.
For sure. Let's see what Onika said. She said, "Hey, have you guys tried that strawberry churro? It's so good. I tried it at the churro cart in downtown Disney. We haven't tried it yet. We have not.
I think it's time for a Park Hop and Duo churro crawl.
I know. I feel like it's been a while since we've done a churro crawl.
It has been.
What do you guys think, Chad? You think it's time for a Park Hop and Duo churro crawl?
It's been a while. It's been a while.
We haven't had one in a while. Granted, we also haven't had anything that was really worth it either.
That's true. I'm pretty sure we'll do one with Halloween.
Oh,
like the Halloween flavors are about to drop, and they always bring them out. So as long as they're different churros,
right?
We'll do a Halloween churro crawl.
Yeah,
for sure.
They have so many different ones right now, though.
They do.
They do right now, yeah. The Paradise Pack includes mango, watermelon, blood orange, and passion fruit. Beside mango and passion fruit. You know what? I actually really like.
I think we had those ones, yeah.
Maybe we did have these. They sound familiar.
Yeah.
Maybe we did have.
I know we had the passion fruit, so unless the passion fruit's in another one, because we've had the watermelon, we've had a mango. I just don't remember blood orange. I love blood orange.
But this is the vodka pack.
Oh,
not just
then never
regular
mind.
Pack.
No, never mind.
What's up, Nikki Crystal? What's up, Jay? Hope you guys are doing good. We're doing good.
What's up, Sergio? How are you?
We just finished some dinner.
We did.
I grilled up some
hamburgers.
Burgers. Yeah, hot dogs.
Made chili with it.
Yup.
So we had chili cheese dogs or chili cheeseburgers.
Yeah, I did like open face for myself, but trying to watch those carbs. As kids, we used to fight over who got. Ew, bro.
Dude, my hack. I also love apple cider vinegar, guys. So like, I'll take a shot of apple cider vinegar, but I'll fill up the shot glass like halfway, and then the rest of it I do with pickle juice. It makes it a little easier to go down. But yeah, I love it.
I just can't do pickles. I've tried. I can't do them. I don't enjoy it.
I like pickles, but I want pickles like I want to know that I'm having a pickle. I don't want pickle flavored things.
Yeah.
See, I hate pickles in my hamburgers though. I hate warm.
You don't
pickles.
like warm pickles.
Yeah.
Though. Yeah, that's why.
I'm already not a fan of like artificial flavoring.
Yeah.
So when I have like artificial flavoring in a pickle, that's all I'm gonna.
But it's not gonna be artificial flavoring. It's gonna be the juice of the pickle jar that I blend in there.
I also don't want that.
I'll add some DLC too.
Would Crystal try a pickle soju for Korean barbecue? I think she would.
Right?
Yeah, soju's just a drink, like alcohol. You would try. I think she would. Yeah.
Yeah. When are we going? Let's go.
Yours truly, Darling's here.
Aloha.
Hello. Happy Tuesday, guys. I saw someone use the juice left in their pickle jar and mix it with a powdered mashed potatoes. I love pickles, but I don't know if I could do a pickle shake.
Pickled mashed potatoes? That doesn't sound good. I love mashed potatoes. So
I've seen people do like dill seasoned French fries.
Right.
So like I mean I can kind of see that. But
they had the
dill.
That
makes more sense.
Yeah.
A shake.
Anything makes more sense than a shake. Pickle flavored Band-Aids make more sense than a shake.
I get it. No.
What's up, Ryan? You said it is time. It is, and we were on time today.
I know we were.
I don't know if y'all noticed. The manager's here, so he made sure we were on time.
We had to be on top of it.
We had to be on top of it, yeah. We actually were sitting here for like 3 minutes before, like.
I know we were.
Usually, I'm like wiping the sweat because you know what it is I cleaned the office
before
right after I was off work, rather than usually I'm like, I'll clean the office after dinner, and then we're done eating dinner at 6:50.
Yeah,
and it's like I have to like Tasmanian devil, clean up, set up,
100%.
So tomorrow's 50% off cold drinks at Starbucks
afternoon, right? Yeah.
Are you guys getting anything? If yes, what? I'll be getting a drink tomorrow. I have to look up. So trying to watch like what we're eating a little bit more. Like I'm counting like my calories and my proteins and stuff.
Right.
And so I just started doing that Monday. And I definitely would love to fit something in. And I'm thinking like the refreshers, but they probably have a lot of calories.
Those probably have a lot.
So I would like a refresher because
you'd be surprised.
Because they do like the frozen refreshers now that are so good. Like that
I've been seeing those. Have you tried those?
They're so good. Dude.
For a grande, it's 150 calories.
That's actually not. Well, it's a grande though.
Grande. You get the venti.
200 calories.
260 for the Trenta.
I mean, as a snack to like reward yourself with, you could fit that in.
But look where you are now. Like,
I have over 400 calories left today.
Exactly.
So like I could fit that in if I wanted. And I had a Mountain Dew today. Yeah. Whereas if I do that tomorrow, I wouldn't. But if not, I'll just get a coffee. I don't know what
I'll say your coffee is only 10.
Yeah, my coffee is 10 calories.
Yeah.
It's like shots of espresso. I don't even know how to. It's like I think it's called a doppio or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to show him. If I go in, I'm like, this is what he wants.
I don't even know how to order it. I found it, or Crystal found it. One of us found it.
I found it.
When we were doing keto years ago, and it's just like my go-to coffee. It's not sweetened. I use sugar-free in it. Mm-hmm. So it's like you can get drink as much as you want.
Right.
What about you guys? What would you get?
I don't even know.
I mean,
like if I were ordering right now,
following the same meal plan.
I have
not really doing it,
right?
But
I've been like, just because it makes it easier, you don't have to like cook 2 meals,
right?
And then it helps him stay on track.
3 meals because I got to cook for my dad.
I know, right?
Too.
If I were to order a drink right now, I'd probably get like a chocolate Java chip mocha frappuccino, just because I want like chocolate chip cookies. Dang. That's what I want.
All right.
What about you, Jay? What's your go-to Starbucks drink?
Caramel macchiato, probably.
So my sister orders a caramel macchiato upside down with syrup bar on the cup.
Mine is a quad venti iced caramel macchiato upside down, an extra 2 shots of espresso.
You put your left foot in, your right foot out, and you shake it all about.
Extra.
Right?
Yeah, my order is
pretty
heavy.
James said fried
chips,
pickled chips, or pickled
yes!
spears.
That's the only. So I only like my pickles warm when they're fried pickles. Or pickle spears.
I have had fried pickles that are like, I'm like, oh, this is okay. Like, I don't like pickles, but they're fine. Like the ones at Disney are okay. The ones at Carnation.
The breading matters.
Yeah, it does.
100%.
And the ones at Carnation.
I like the ones at Buffalo Wild Wings too.
No, they're fries.
No, they're spheres.
They're coins.
They're
Oh,
spheres.
they are?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I still like them then.
Yeah.
Buffalo Wild Wings
Buffalo Wild Wings
decent
are really
ones,
good.
to be honest. Their food's pretty trash for the most part, but sometimes they do stuff right.
Yeah.
So the other day we went to Chili's for lunch, and like we hadn't had Chili's for lunch or anything forever.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this isn't so bad. And Chris was like, well, you've become so bougie with food, basically, that we don't eat at chain restaurants. But I was like, okay, you're right. But also, second of all, I do still have like a soft spot for Buffalo Wild Wings. That's what I was telling her. Like literally, I still have a soft spot for Buffalo Wild Wings.
I used to hate Buffalo Wild Wings, but now it's the opposite. I hate Wingstop now.
Wingstop gives me the worst heartburn in the world.
Yes.
Wingstop is terrible.
And the gas too.
There's a spot in LA, or not in Compton or Paramount, called Alondra Wings.
Mm-hmm. Dang. Yo, what up, Walter? Good to see you.
What's up, Walter? How are you?
We bring dill pickle seasoning to the movies for our popcorn. Oh, I can see Crystal liking that.
I'm gonna put dill pickle seasoning in the white cheddar.
Oh, that'd be pretty good for you. Like mix them together. We do usually take
so
like
good.
the white cheddar, and we don't share popcorn, so it doesn't matter.
No.
We can do whatever we want.
Exactly.
Rachel said, "Hi, love Jay's sweater."
Woo-woo.
Thank you. This is from
Toontown.
What is it called? Souvenirs or something like that?
Oh
Yeah.
Souvenirs. Yeah.
Lex actually bought this for me.
What meal plan are you guys doing? It's not really like a meal plan. It's just more like high protein, calorie deficit. Not so much a meal plan. It's just, I guess that is kind of a meal plan. But it's not like as strict. It's pretty much eat what you want still, but like make it just fit into your macros.
Yeah, just being self-conscious more.
Yeah, cognizant of like what you're eating, you know?
The acai drink is delicious.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
It really is.
Aloha from Mexico!
You don't even live in Mexico. What are you talking about?
But that's where she's at right now.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
We miss you.
We miss you too, Lex. We miss you too.
I'm glad you're able to jump on.
When are you coming back?
You already know when she's coming back. You're picking her up.
I miss it.
Louis said, Nick, are you considering weight loss surgery? 100%. I definitely am. As many of you guys know, I've been trying to get my lymphedema, which is like, if you guys watch our videos or seen pictures, it's like why my side of my abdomen is so like swollen or different than the other side.
Yeah.
And so I'm going through physical therapy for that and hoping to make some real progress starting here in the middle of the month as I get all my compression stuff in. Yeah.
Next week.
And so I'm excited for that. But I also wanted to match some weight loss with it. And then hopefully that'll help me obviously feel better, have more energy.
100%.
But, you know, help qualify for that weight loss surgery a little faster, you know? So I definitely want to. If I were to get to the point where I feel like I've really got into a rhythm and I feel like I've like got the weight loss down, as they say, I would be okay not doing weight loss surgery because I kind of wanted the weight loss surgery as a way to like kickstart the loss.
Right.
So, but we'll see. I'm considering it though. Everything's on the table. What kind of Oreos are those?
So we got some new Oreos, guys. I found cotton candy flavored Oreos. We're going to give these a try. Should we do it now?
Yeah, let's bust them open. I can have one.
Ooh, they're so pretty.
Let me give them the smell test. Give it the old snifferoonie.
You can give it a snifferoonie in a minute.
Feels like a normal Oreo.
It does. But I like that.
Yeah, it doesn't smell like cotton candy at all.
These are like perfect gender reveal cookies.
It's actually a good idea.
So if you know anybody, go to Five Below. They're there.
That means these are like 6 months old.
Facts. 6 months is probably generous.
I don't taste cotton candy.
I do. It absolutely tastes like cotton candy.
A little bit.
It just tastes like sugar.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. I get it more in the aftertaste. I have all of this in my mouth. That's why.
As someone who doesn't like cotton candy, this isn't bad because it's not exactly cotton candy. It's not bad. I definitely am a fan of like the golden Oreo though.
I love the golden Oreos.
It's all right. Yo, what up, Dre?
What's up? How are you, buddy?
Dre.
I cannot wait to see you.
I think I've said this before. Let me finish chewing. You guys talk.
I'm chewing too.
I'm not.
Okay.
What up, Dre?
Me too. I'm done too now. So if Nick hasn't said it before, if you are looking for Halloween Horror Nights coverage or information, you need to talk to Dre. That's what Nick was going to say.
That's not what I was going to say.
Oh.
He's absolutely right. But I say Dre texts me every Friday.
Oh, I know.
Friday.
I love it. Yeah, I miss the text and on Instagram.
I try to beat him to it, but I forget in the mornings because I'm like locked into work sometimes.
Right.
And I get that text. It always makes me smile. Like I'm always so happy to get it. So I appreciate that. I'm sure I'm not the only person on your Happy Friday text list, but I appreciate being on that list.
I love it.
That's weird.
I'll kick him off of the couch if you want me to, Dre.
So who said the pickle popcorn was way too salty for us?
I didn't mind the pickle popcorn.
I didn't like it.
I didn't mind it, but I think I didn't want to get it again. Like it.
Yeah, you were like, it's fine, I guess. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. Wingstop gives me churro, the flaming hot Cheetos kind. It does,
churro!
Bro. It does. It really does. I just get really bad heartburn. Like at first I was like, for whatever reason, the garlic Parmesan wings there, I don't know if I think it's the oil cooking definitely. Or something. But the garlic,
they use the same oil all week.
They probably use the same oil like all month, all year,
I didn't want to say that, but
yeah. I do like some of their wing flavors though, but it unfortunately gives me it doesn't matter if I eat them for lunch, dinner, like I'm gonna have heartburn all day.
Yeah.
Like it's just not worth it anymore. I can't do it. What's your target macros each day? So right now I'm at 2,400 calories and 120 grams of protein. And that protein goes up.
I'm at the same.
But Crystal technically usually eats less though.
I do.
So
it has definitely helped with my diet, my diabetes, my glucose readings. Like yesterday before dinner, I was at 80. This morning, I was at 60 something.
Yeah. Yeah, so, you're gonna have to like really step your insulin down.
I sent an email to my doctor to let her know and ask her where she wants me to set my insulin at.
Yeah.
So
for me, honestly, my biggest issue has always been when we're home is drinking my calories.
Right.
Like I know that soda's terrible for you, but I love caffeine. And like there are literally days like before lunch, I'll have already had 3 or 4 sodas.
Oh yeah.
Like
I come in and his desk is like covered in.
And she'd be like,
"Am I these from yesterday?" He's like, "Yes."
Yes.
No, they're from today.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I'd be like, "Yeah, they are." And then she'll go to take one that's still half full. I'm like, "That one still has soda in it." But like,
not that one.
Not that one. But obviously, it was from yesterday. I would let you take it,
right?
But yeah. So this is really helping. I'm still having one actual like real soda a day. Today I didn't feel like I needed it. Yesterday, literally, I cracked open the Mountain Dew and I was just like I was so happy to have it today.
Right.
I had it, so maybe tomorrow I won't have one. So we'll see.
Right.
So it is really helping not being. When we did keto, I was able to just quit soda.
Right.
Because like I'm the kind of person who would rather not drink diet soda. Like it does not taste good.
Right.
So I'm cool. I'll just give it up.
For sure.
Especially because like I feel like Diet Dr. Pepper or Zero Dr. Pepper, some of the Zero Coke flavors, they're good.
Right.
Zero Sprite's good, but they have not been able to get Zero or Diet
Sprite was good.
Mountain Dew to taste good.
Yeah,
and that's
Diet
like my
Sprite
go-to.
was good.
Yeah, Diet Sprite was good. I was referred for surgery, but the night before my consultation, I freaked out and canceled it. I think that's a perfectly like reasonable response.
Right.
For me, I just feel like I was really anti-surgery for like a long time. And I kind of feel like I've been trying to do it myself for so long, and clearly it's not working.
Right.
And a lot of that is the lymphedema for sure. So I think that's why I've kind of been remotivated or like revigorated to try again.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like I'm going to make progress with the lymphedema, whereas doctors weren't like helping me treat it before.
Yeah.
But surgery's scary, dude,
Right.
And then being big, you can't like, you're always, whether you have breathing problems or not, being big, you're going to be under more risk for the anesthesia.
Right.
And stuff like that. I mean, if I do go in for surgery, I mean, it's like one of those things. It's like the red envelope is left on my desk before I go in just in case. In case Jay needs to know how to turn on the PS5. So, it's just one of those things. Like, so there's no, like, I 100% get it. Like, it is kind of a scary concept, So if you can avoid it, do it. But for me, what scares me more is that, like right now, like I can't get an MRI anywhere.
Right.
I can't get a CT scan.
Right.
And like, what happens if I have a heart attack? Like, what happens if I have a stroke? Like, you need all those things.
Right.
And it's like, I'm going to have to go someplace very specialized for that,
Mm-hmm.
you know? And like, I feel like if they can't help me, like when I was having issues and I needed a CT scan to see what this was,
Right.
they couldn't find me a place to go. So it's like, well, does that change if I had a stroke or something?
Right.
Like, God forbid, you know?
Right.
Or even the other day, I was like, dude, what happens if I get in like a bad car accident? Like, I don't want to think about that kind of stuff.
Right.
But like they have trouble getting normal sized people out of those cars. And you might be in an angle that they can't lift you and you can't, like, I just don't want to be in those positions, you know?
Right.
So I feel like, you know, if you can just not have to worry about that stuff, is better.
Yeah.
What were you going to say, Jay?
No, I was going to say,
I didn't mean to get all deep on you
kind
guys.
of piggybacking off of what you said and what Louis said as far as like freaking out and canceling the appointment. As a person that's worked in the medical field for so long, that's something that's very common. And it's not even always something as extreme as surgery. It could be MRI, CTs. Like
For
people
sure.
have these different phobias, and sometimes people don't even know that they have these phobias until they are
That's very true.
put under that position.
That's
right?
very true.
It all sounds fun and dandy. You know, I'm going to do surgery, I'm going to do this. But when it comes time to give that final okay,
Right.
it's like, dang, like I start having these thoughts like, well, what if this happens? Or
That's
what if it
true.
goes wrong?
100%. That was me when I had to do the CT scan.
Mm-hmm.
No, was it the
MRI.
MRI? Because I hate, like, I'm not like claustrophobic to like being in a crowded room, but like if I'm stuck in like a capsule, like that is like my fear. Mm-hmm. And so like, but I was like, I need to see what's wrong with my shoulders, like, so I just like, so I literally just laid there and like I counted because I knew I had to do both shoulders, so I counted to, what was it, 310? I said,
yeah,
and then I did the other arm, and so. Yeah.
Real quick, we're gonna jump through all the comments. But,
okay.
Lex would like you to stop babysitting.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
That's what I laughed at
that.
earlier.
I want to make sure you saw that.
She always talking crap.
You better start chugging. Chug.
No,
chug.
enjoy it. You gotta enjoy it still.
Chug it. Chug. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4. Oh no, he's not fast enough.
Nick and Crystal, I want you to ponder on this tonight. What was life like in the early 2000s for the both of you?
Oh my gosh, the early 2000s, I just graduated. I graduated high school in 2000, and then...
Good job, Jay.
How's that for babysitting?
Nick and I are the babysitters here of this guy.
Yeah. That's true.
But yeah, I mean...
I know our kid was up till like 2 a.m. playing video games last night.
I know. I had to come downstairs and threaten him.
Yeah. We're like, you got school tomorrow.
You got yard work,
We're not on summer vacation anymore, Jay.
If we're not on summer vacation anymore, he needs
we are. We are.
Yeah. But no, early 2000s, I just graduated high school. Life was grand. I met Nick in 2004. Yeah, 2004. I thought he was a complete a-hole.
He still is.
No, he's not.
Chat would disagree with you, Jay.
He's a big teddy bear.
Chat would disagree.
But yeah.
They don't know you.
They know me.
This
is me.
Probably life in early 2000s is where I'd want to go. If I go back in time, it'd probably be there.
Early 2000s, I didn't graduate high school till 03. I know you're younger. I always forget. You look so much older.
I have the hiccups.
Black on crack.
But yeah, life was chill. I miss like being able to like disappear off the grid a little bit, and nobody being like, "Are you okay? Like, what's wrong?"
Right.
You haven't posted in a day,
or like not even everybody else, just like yourself mentally.
Yeah, that's
like
true too.
I hate the days that we don't post on Instagram, whether it's my personal account or our Park Hobby Doodle account. Like, it drives me nuts. Yeah,
I'm very thankful to have grown up in the era before like everything was online all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, though it's at some extent, like let's say I lost my mom in 03. I also do kind of wish social media existed before, because I feel like I'd have like more stuff of my mom, you know. Right. But she was also the kind of person who wanted to be behind the camera because she wasn't happy with her weight. So it's like maybe I still wouldn't. So life was easier though. There was like less worries, you know. Mm-hmm. Everything is going pretty well, Dre. I hope we see you on opening night of HHN though, and not. Hopefully we'll be on Scary Farm opening night too. Cool throwback photo in the. What are you talking about? That's how young we still look, Walter. That's how young. You know, it was a throwback photo from a while back.
I think it was 2009.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. I love the golden Oreos and mint Oreos. My husband loves the peanut butter. He can eat the whole tray. Dang. I don't think there's any Oreos that I love. Yeah, they're
Dude, you ever had the peanut butter Oreos?
They're good.
Oh.
I like them. I don't think there's anything I can eat like the whole tray at once.
Oh, I could eat the whole tray of like golden Oreos.
Like I had one of these and I am good.
Oh no,
golden are really good though.
Yeah.
I definitely like the double stuff, like soak them in milk so they're about to fall apart.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday was the first day of school for kids in Las Vegas. I need an IV drip of caffeine this week. Dang, yeah, I bet. Today, a lot of our friends and their like friends with kids and stuff, like our nephews, like they all went back to school today, or will be going back to school. Like I have some coworkers in OC, and their kids go back next week.
Oh, okay.
You know, so
Jeremiah goes back technically Friday.
Friday. That's so weird.
It's because so with his school, he where he is, it's like K through 6, and then 7th is the beginning of middle school. So he's going to technically middle school now. He's going to 7th grade, and Friday is just 7th graders. So it's like orientation.
Like that makes sense. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Campus.
Yeah. And then Monday is like big boy school.
Like school starts. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
That's pretty cool.
That is cool. I just had the frozen Foster Farms takeout crispy wings Korean style barbecue from Costco. That's a lot to say.
Right?
They are so good. I cooked them extra in the air fryer to make them crispier. That sounds good. We might have to try to see if we can find those though.
I'm going to Costco tomorrow. Right. I heard they have a boo bark at Costco.
They have what?
Boo bark. It's Cody has sent it to us. It's like a toffee bark, but it has bits of candy corn in it.
That's disgusting.
Yay! Disgusting. So me and Cody are gonna sit here and have a session where we just sit and talk and eat boo bark.
Casey said, Nick, have you ever had Mountain Dew Spark? I have. It's raspberry lemonade flavored Mountain Dew, and the zero version is pretty dang good. I haven't tried the zero version, so maybe I'll have to give it a try. I have had the Spark, and it is really good. So I'll have to try the zero. If you say it's pretty good, I'm gonna give it a shot. I'll see if they have it next time we go to the store. It was all the stuff after the surgery that shook me. There's a lot of changes.
Mm-hmm.
There is a lot of changes. I know one of our friends that we are very frequently would get margaritas with. She was very concerned that I would not be able to drink after. She's like, I'm all for you losing weight and feeling good and being healthy, but I'm kind of concerned that you can't drink. And I'm like, well, to be fair, I'm kind of concerned I can't drink too. But knowing me, I probably would, after a certain amount of time, kind of go back to it. But yeah, there's a lot of things you have to change.
The aftercare is a lot.
The aftercare is a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I even considered surgery now with my gallbladder. They had trouble getting my stuff done because I'm so big. Yeah, it's scary, you know, like if you're overweight, you know, there's a lot of the way they do things changes, you know. I know I have to do something, but I think I'm going to give it one more shot doing it without surgery. So,
dude, if you want a check-in buddy, we are here.
Yeah, Louis, feel free, dude.
Hey, Louis, message me on Instagram, bro.
Yeah, we'll put together a group where we have to check in with each other daily.
Yeah,
like food diary, exercise, like we can do it.
Hey, well, a wise man once told me,
"Shut up.
Nothing changes if nothing changes."
Right.
So one step at a time, dog.
Yeah,
100%.
And hey, Lou, real talk, man. Celebrate the little wins.
Mm-hmm.
So important.
Don't discredit.
Yeah,
so important.
Don't discredit the little wins because the little stuff is what are the building blocks for the big stuff.
100%.
So hit me up, Louis. Or if you don't hit me up, I'll hit you up, and we'll put a group together on Instagram, text, whatever we need to do, and however we can help. Because I'm on the same journey, bro. Like I've been doing what I've been doing for about. This is my 3rd week.
I was like, Jay's down almost 20 pounds.
And I lost 17 pounds, dude. So
I'll put that Oreo away.
Realistically, man, you can do it, bro. You can do it, and you can do it whichever way you want to do it. You want to do it natural, we can get it done. You want to do it, you know, however you want to do it.
Yep.
All that matters is that you're putting your best foot forward and you're
100%.
committed to yourself.
Yep, it's gonna be dope. Like I said, that's my dog. Since you chugged it.
Hey.
That's my dog.
I can just hear her. Hey, hey, hey.
Louis said I graduated in 92. You guys are babies.
Yeah, 92. I was like 3, dog.
92, I was 7.
I was 10.
I was 3. I might have, depending on what. No, 92. When you graduated, that's probably June. I was 2.
I just turned 10.
I was turning 3 in September.
That's wild, dude.
Yeah, I graduated high school in 2007.
Jay, you have a military background. Impressive. I salute you for your service. Do you have any stories of your time in service that you're able to share? And also, what branch did you serve in?
Yeah, I have a military background. I served in the United States Navy for 13 years. Just recently separated January of this year. I got a lot of stories, man. I don't want to really take up too much time. But
give us your happiest moment.
Happiest moment?
Yeah.
Leaving the military. I knew he was going to say that.
In service.
My happiest moment in service was probably
being stationed in
the
Japan.
ability to be stationed
in
Japan.
I was like, I feel like I know you well enough to know that.
Definitely was an incredible experience. Also, being able to live out my childhood dreams of like, I played professional basketball overseas for my first few years in service while I was still serving. So to live out that dream on top of the opportunity to live outside of the U.S. and explore a different culture and learn about other people's way of life, different languages, like those are the things that I cherish. I'm a person that is adamant on moments. I love moments more so than I love material possessions, right? Because material possessions can tarnish, they can go away, but memories, moments, that stuff, nobody can take from you no matter what. So probably my happiest moments in the military were probably around when I was in Japan, young, being able to just go do whatever I want, whenever I want, play ball, and just focus on developing as a better person.
That's dope, dude. That's dope.
Judy, a lot of people don't even know I have a military background, so that's kind of cool that you asked.
Judy's here. Said hello, you ghouls.
What's up?
What up?
Dude, how did your tattoo go? I need to see. Did you post it? Did you post it? Let's see. Hold on.
I was talking to her earlier. I had sent her a picture of my prison tat on my arm.
I love. Oh,
dang, that came out fire.
Dang, that looks so good.
Yeah, that came out dope.
Also, I love the little Lucy underneath it. Oh my goodness, I love it.
Yeah, that came out fire.
I'm not gonna
that
lie.
is so clean.
Lie, Judy, you probably have one of the best tattoo artists in California.
100%, dude. How much did it hurt to get it tattooed on your shin?
Yeah, this right here,
I know.
It was so hard. She got it done like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
bro, that was so sick.
That's pretty dope.
Oh my goodness, I want a new tattoo.
Me too.
But I want I just want those little fine lines. I want a little Mickey Mouse balloon on my hand. That way he's always showing in all my pictures.
And
I always have a little bit of.
I want the Haunted Mansion and the hitchhiking ghost on my forearm.
You've always wanted that. You need to get
it. Me and Lex are putting our minds together for my leg sleeve.
That's dope.
Nice.
It's all Disney.
That's dope.
So it's gonna go probably from mid-thigh all the way down to my foot.
Yeah. I only have one tattoo. It's on my shoulder. I guess I could show it. It's terrible, but it's like you can kind of see it. Nope, not really. It's Captain America's shield. My skin did not take the color very well.
No.
You should have put it on your left.
I should have. But it was before the whole on my left thing, What I need is a pair of wings over here. Yeah, some falcon wings or something.
That'd be cool.
That'd be kind of dope, actually.
That would be.
But I want to get it filled in and then maybe a Marvel upper sleeve on that side.
That'd be tight.
Yeah,
that'd be tight. I love tattoos.
Yeah.
Congrats, Jay. I will hit you guys up and let's get it done. Chris already started.
Yeah, I started the group, so don't worry.
She started it.
Yeah,
already.
we're taking this serious.
Louis said Jay was literally a baby.
He still is.
I still am.
He cries about everything.
I'm a crybaby.
She said, "Thanks for your service, Bugs."
Nah, with the little salute.
No problem, Judy.
It's funny, the ghost was only 3 hours, and that was more painful than the masks on the left. That was 6 hours. That's crazy.
Wow.
Dang.
I think it's
all that shading probably numbed you.
It's probably, yeah, I'm about to say, it's probably the line work that hurts the most.
Mhm.
When I got my right leg done, I almost stopped. It hurts.
I fell asleep when they did my tattoo.
It's because you don't have one.
She has one?
Sir?
No, you're going to hurt your shoulder.
I know I would. Looks right here,
yeah,
sir.
Snow White.
I have Snow White.
My fault. My bad.
Sir, how dare you?
That's on a good spot, though, to get tatted. Like, I don't want to describe you as meaty, but
it's very
like
fatty.
It's not going to hit a bone.
It's pork shoulder right there.
Same with my shoulder, but I think I had like a nerve near the skin or something because it hurt for like
I'm gonna be honest
8 months after.
I feel better when I'm tattooed closer to the bone, like fatty, muscly skin.
Yeah.
I fell asleep.
Oh no, my calf. When they were doing the line work on my calf,
yeah.
I almost told him like, "Hey, bro, we gotta break this up into sessions."
Yeah,
I bet. Right now.
I bet.
It was horrible.
That's crazy, dude.
And it was just the line work.
I know. I want to go in and get some. The problem is, every time I feel like I have tattoo money, that money is...
A monitor breaks.
Oh, y'all,
too soon.
If you guys did not,
if you haven't seen, go check out Park Hopping Duo's story post.
Yeah,
it is the next month.
So remember, I was like, "Oh, that monitor is like 2 years old." I bought that monitor August 3rd last year.
Wow.
So it's barely a year old.
Well, look at it this way. You didn't like the monitor.
I hated that monitor, to be honest.
You did. You did it on purpose, intentionally.
I didn't.
I was going to say, just give it to me. But I can't use this now. What am I going to do?
It's two 27-inch monitors now. It's two 13s.
Aww.
Yeah, womp womp. I hit it with a selfie stick. Bink! Cracked it all the way up.
You heard that shit. Like,
yeah.
It was like...
Yeah, I hit it hard.
Yeah.
I hit it hard. Not on purpose, but...
And it was crazy because everybody that was in here was like, I just broke my monitor. And I was
like, we all heard it and we all stopped.
I looked over. I was like, dang.
I said it so nonchalant, but I was so mad.
Yeah.
I was like, don't make a scene.
Jay's here. You can't be a bigger bitch than him.
Right.
Yikes. This guy didn't shoot me. Special guest, huh?
I have nothing to say about that. I will say that I was super mad, but like I was telling Crystal, I was like, what good is getting more mad about it going to do? Like, I already broke it.
Right.
Like, I already
getting mad is not going to fix it. It's like, oh, sorry.
And then I went down the rabbit hole for like 2 hours on YouTube watching monitor reviews and trying to decide if I'm really going to shout $1,000 for my next monitor.
You could return my pillow. I don't need a $200+ pillow. Yeah, it's a shoulder relief pillow.
Yo, what up? I know. That's what I was like. She's like, she didn't want to order it. And I was like, dude, if it works.
You might actually need that.
Yeah, we got it off Amazon. So if it doesn't work, she can send it back. Right. Yo, what up, Marty? Good to see you. Oh, Priscilla's here. What up, everyone? What up?
We got everybody's here today.
Marlon Whalen said, Nick just purchased a new Sony camera.
Ooh.
I'm new to the Sony family. Was wondering if you could show me a thing or two in the parks one of these days. 100%. 100%. We're actually... So we're trying to put a photo thing together. By trying, I mean, I'm kind of lagging on it. But
I'll put it together, guys. Don't worry.
You should probably just put it together.
Yeah.
The last Saturday of the month, right?
Yeah.
I think. Let me check. You have the chat up.
It's going to be the 26th.
Yeah, the last Saturday.
The day before my pass expires.
Yeah, the 26th of August. We want to do a photo evening at the park. Probably Disneyland side. Maybe meet before fireworks, and people who want to shoot fireworks can. Maybe we shoot fireworks from like Tomorrowland.
I think we should work out the details because I have some ideas.
Okay. Maybe we'll work on that tonight after the live and then get it posted tomorrow.
Yeah.
But absolutely, everybody's anybody else there.
Yeah.
Whether you shoot like on an SLR, a mirrorless, cell phone, Kodak, instant, just come by.
I'm gonna show up with my little Polaroid.
Even Nikon shooters are welcome.
Of course, I'm gonna be there. I'm the one that's practically throwing it.
Okay, even Canon shooters are welcome.
I only have respect for 3 Nikon shooters. Crystal,
me,
BJ, and Reagan. Those are the only 3.
I forget you shoots on.
Those are the only 3.
Nikon.
Not respect for it, but those are the only 3 whose photos I would like on this.
What? What? You only like mine because you can't even tell if it's me or Nick.
I can 100% tell the difference.
Between composition?
Yeah.
I would put that to a test. I don't think you could.
She's pulling them up right now.
She's gonna pull some photos up right now.
But yeah, what Sony did you pick up, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, I want to know what Sony you got too, and like what lens.
Oh shit! Hold on.
That's you.
That's Nick.
That's Nick. That's what I said. I've never seen you shoot the parade, so I should have known that.
Oh, I have.
My tats were okay till I got to my wrist. That hurt. That feels like my wrist already hurt. Oh my god! Hi! Finally, we get to see the live video. We met at Disney Castle next to the churro cart.
That's Nick.
Crystal was the one like getting him to pose, dude.
Character interaction.
I'm not gonna lie. I just assume every character photo is Crystal.
Okay, who did this one?
That's you.
That's Nick.
She didn't even have her camera that day.
I know, but I'm just assuming she's trying to trick me.
I know.
I'm being bamboozled.
Okay, who did
I was
this
there
one?
for that photo. That's not even fair.
Okay, who did this one then?
You took that one.
Okay.
That's true. Finally, we get to see a live. We met at Disney Castle near the churro cart. I'm so glad you got to catch a live. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. Glad to have you here.
Possible to put Mike closer to Jay. Yeah, we can put it up here a little bit more. Like, just leave it
Is it good right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just have a deep voice, so I just gotta speak up louder.
You just gotta like look this way a little more, just because it's like directional. Hello, kids. Late to the party. It's all right. It's all right.
Miss E.
Nick, you're quite the photographer, aren't you? I would like to get into photography as well. Would you recommend a Nikon Z9 for a beginner like me? I heard the price is budget friendly for beginners. The Z9 is not budget friendly.
No.
And is like a legitimate professional mirrorless camera. If you have the funds for it, you definitely could go Z9.
I say go big or go home.
I would,
yeah.
If you're gonna go Nikon, I would probably go like Z8 or Z7 II. Personally,
Yeah.
the Z9 is basically a body that has the extended battery grip all the time. You can't take it off. It's a big body, like the night,
it's like Nick,
like
big body,
like the big body,
Mark III.
like the 1DX Mark III. So it's not.
But the thing is, though, they don't make a battery grip for the Z8.
No, not yet. Somebody will.
You
don't need it though. You honestly don't need it. Battery life in mirrorless is not the same as SLRs, and as a beginner, you're not shooting wedding. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess that's true.
So, I would recommend that if you want to go the Sony route. The A7 IV is dope. And if you want to go Canon, you have to talk to somebody else.
Right.
You want to go Canon? I think a good
The R5 maybe.
I don't even think Canon has like a good entry camera.
I think the R5 is supposed to be their entry mirrorless.
The R5 is like, I guess.
I guess.
R5 is cool. I don't hate any.
I like R2D2.
At the end of the day, they all do very much the same thing.
Maybe a BB-8.
But I just prefer. I'll be honest. I prefer Nikon all day.
I'm not amusing them.
I prefer Nikon all day.
Me too.
Just not for video. So
Nikon.
Yeah. In a perfect
Nikon
world,
crew.
if I
Yay.
had to get to pick any camera to shoot photos with, I would keep Nikon.
Nikon. You love me.
And you said you only respect 3 Nikon shooters. You don't respect Q.
Bum bum bum.
I'm curious shooting on a Nikon.
It's my Nikon, but it's a Nikon.
It is. Oh, Brian's mom just texted me.
Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing today? We're doing good, Eric. Hope you're doing well.
Right?
She said now you're lagging it on a lens recommendation. Dang, I forgot.
She called you out.
I told her, I was like, I'll recommend you a lens.
You out.
Who called you out?
Judy.
For a video?
No, I was telling her she was looking for a new lens.
What did she shoot on?
A Sony. No, it's a Canon. So I recommended
For
a whole
her
new
videos?
camera. Yeah.
For her videos, though, right?
Yeah.
To be fair,
I'd say anything.
She needs something that's good in low light because she's a Halloween.
She shoots on a crop body, so I would honestly, if you can afford like an 18 or 20 millimeter, like 1.8 or better, just make sure that the autofocus on it is still good.
Right.
We don't know those lenses necessarily.
I used to shoot Canon.
That don't mean you know them.
Touche.
But if you can get like the upside to the old school Canons and Sony and stuff is that you can rock like Sigma or Tamron lenses.
Right.
And they're significantly cheaper and still pretty high quality. Sigma over Tamron, but still, Tamron's still pretty good.
Definitely Sigma over Tamron.
For sure.
But yeah, I like that. Third-party lenses, don't be afraid to.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I think, honestly, shooting on a Sony, I think my Sigma lenses are honestly better than my G Masters.
I think they're.
Don't quote me.
If they're not better, they're close enough that the price of the G Master doesn't make up for how much more expensive it is over the Sigma.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Prime example, like 24-70. I shot on the 24-70 G Master, and I shot on the 24-70. I actually have the Sigma, and by comparison, the Sigma is sharper.
Yeah,
it just looks better.
Yeah. I'm going to Disneyland October 19th through 24th and December 3rd through the 8th. It's going to be so much fun.
Right.
And if we're there one of those days, hit us up. Watch our story. We may be there.
Right.
Nick, I would like to become a model someday and break into the modeling industry. What are some tips for modeling photo shoots? And do you think you'll be able to take some photos for me?
Know your pose.
Yeah.
Know what poses work for you.
Yeah.
Know your angles. That is the biggest thing that I can tell you.
Yeah.
Because when we do photo shoots, I'm really just the posing, and it's so much easier to work with a model that knows their angles over somebody that's like, I just want to be a model, so I'm here, and I think this is cute because I've seen people do it, and yeah. And if you're looking into photos, a lot of times, what I started doing when I knew I was going to be the one taking control of posing, I go on Pinterest. Pinterest is your best friend.
That's what I was going to recommend. Not just looking at models, but for me, looking, I'll look at photos I like, right? But if you're looking for how can I model? I know nothing about it. Look at people with a similar body type.
Right, 100%. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I look for what we're shooting. We're shooting a family of 4. I'm going to look family of 4 poses.
Right.
I look up maternity shots.
And we scope out Facebook profiles when somebody hires us, because to be fair, sometimes people will roll up and they have an idea of the kind of photo they want, right? And they show you this model, and that model's 80 pounds.
Right.
And it's okay, maybe even they're not even overweight, but they're not 80 pounds. That's not going to look good on a normal sized person
100%.
Or a bigger person. So knowing how to work around your insecurities.
Yeah, also, what is it that you want to be the model known for? If it's watches, make sure you have a pedicure or a manicure. Sorry. If it's right.
They used to have those
here's my Rolex.
Those toe watches. You guys remember those? My aunt used to sell those at her jewelry store.
Oh my gosh.
She gave me one,
if you want to model suits, put on a suit and set up your iPhone, set up your phone, put it on record, do a couple of poses, see what works for you.
Yeah. There's a lot of really good, I follow a lot of TikToks where they're oriented for guys mostly, but it's guys showing how to style certain clothes.
Yes.
And I follow a lot of bigger dudes because that style matches how I would like to style clothes. But I would say just try to find something that's comfortable for you. For a long time before I got my eyelid fixed, this is the only part of my face that I really hated.
Right.
So I would make sure if I was taking a photo, I was usually stood the other way.
Right. And my biggest thing that drives me nuts with guys is when you put your hand in your pocket, you put your thumb in your pocket and your fingers out.
Yeah.
No, you always put your fingers in and leave your thumb out.
Yeah. Kind of practice standing not stiff.
Yeah.
Kind of making it natural.
100%.
It takes time. I honestly would say, for real, practice moving into different poses while you record on your phone. Because now you're getting an idea of what that could look like in an actual framed up, rather than standing in front of a mirror doing it.
100%. 100%.
I think realistically, and I'm no model, never been a model, but I feel like when it comes to certain poses as the model, consider posing how weightlifters consider posing, right? And what I mean by that is practice your poses. Practice it.
100%.
You don't want to get in front of the camera and be uncomfortable
and then forget,
not know what you're doing. Make it a second nature.
Yeah.
And then that way, you know your angles, you know what you want to do, you know what the look you're looking for. And then like Nick was saying, and what Crystal was saying was find whatever your lane is, find your niche. If it's going to be classy wear, if it's going to be like anything, casual, whatever the case is, find that niche, get something in that field, and then just go for it, man. Like, start with your iPhone, do it on your own, and this social media thing, you can do anything. Like, there's nothing that you can't do with social media, and there's nothing that you can't find with social media. So hop on TikTok, hop on YouTube Shorts, hop on Instagram, look up models, look up male models, look up fashion models, or whatever the case is, and then if you see something that you like, mimic that until you can get that down, until you find your own style.
Right.
Agreed. I like that. I like that a lot. Here's a question Nick would appreciate. During a lightsaber fight, could Prime Anakin slice a prime rib that he ordered from Amazon Prime primarily for Optimus Prime? I think he could, as long as he got to it before Optimus.
Primarily before Optimus.
Yeah, I think if Optimus beat him to it, Optimus seems like the dude who might want to do all the carving,
Right.
I picked up a Sony A7 IV.
Oh,
it came with a kit lens and a Tamron 17 to 28 2.8. Any recommendations on which lens to try next? Honestly, buy yourself a 50 mil 1.8 or an 85 mil 1.8. You will 100%
love it.
Love that lens. Also, all of our vlogs, almost all of our vlogs are shot on that same Tamron to 17 to 28, and I love shooting video on it. I do not enjoy wide angle photography, so it is very rare that I shoot on the 17-28. So I would say if you plan on doing video and vlogging at any point, because the A7 IV is a great hybrid camera for that too. I own that camera, actually. That's the camera Jay uses. Like on the daily, he dailies my A7 IV, and I use his A7S III for all our vlogs. But if you find that you don't enjoy wide angle or you want to do more portrait photography, do not use the 17 to 28. You don't want to shoot portraits really ideally anything lower than a 35. Personally, I like portraits anything of 50 and up. But 35 is obviously like a very great focal length. So I would say invest in one decent prime. The A7 IV is really good in low light, so you don't need to spend a lot of money on like lighting. A 1.2 or a 1.4 unless a deal falls in your lap.
Yeah, prime example. I have the what do I have?
50 1.4.
No,
1.2.
I have the 50 millimeter 1.2.
And it's a beast of a lens.
That's a great lens.
But you're very rarely going to shoot anything at 1.2. There's the shallow depth of field.
Especially in the daylight.
Especially in the daylight.
That thing lets in so much light. I'm typically around 2.5. 2.
Yeah.
I'm in the twos somewhere. Or I might find myself, if I decide I want to do some nighttime photography, I'll come down to 1.2 so that way I can let in more light, and it's pretty sharp.
Yeah.
1.2 is overkill. 1.4 is really overkill.
Yeah.
1.8 is a really good spot when you have a camera that's capable to do the things that the A7 IV is capable.
I was going to say, any modern, like mirrorless, 1.8 is probably going to be good enough, but I wouldn't go more than 1.4. I would say, depending on what you want to shoot, invest in one good prime lens. The 50 mil is super cheap. Don't buy the very cheapest version of it though. Kind of step up to you can get like a Sony like bottom of the barrel 50 mil 1.8 for like $200, $250, but it's not going to have a really good focus range, and it's going to also be really soft in some spots. I would not buy a 50 mil that was under probably like the $400, $500 range. Make sure you look at Sigma, look at Tamron. They make amazing lenses. I have an 85 mil 1.8 lens that I absolutely love. It's like when I went to Sony, it was actually one of the first two lenses I bought. It's a great lens, but I would do 50 or an 85 right off the bat. And then if you find you're not enjoying wide angle, with that 17 to 28, I would sell that because it is a pretty versatile lens and it's very popular with vloggers. I would sell that and pick up the 28 to 75 Tamron, which is actually what we shoot. I do a lot of photos, like most of my parade photos are on that lens. And then like our lives are on that lens. So this is we're probably at like close to 35 or like 40 mil right now. Just because usually we film it at 35 with a couple of us here, we might be, and it's closer. So I think we're probably like 40, but it's that you picked up a great camera. I'm back in my room, guys. Safe and sound. We're glad to hear that.
Yay!
Danielle said, "Hi guys, miss you all. We miss you
You
too.
too.
We miss you too."
I have a fresh canvas here for you, just in case. Just in case.
Also,
just in case you need something to like.
How much?
To like.
How much World
waste
of Warcraft
your time
could you fit on this?
That'd be pretty cool.
I think I want a World of Warcraft card.
Honestly, you give her pictures and she will do it.
Like a Horde and Alliance side.
Wow. Are you going to have a boomkin on it?
Yeah, I'll put a boomkin on it.
Have a boomkin on it.
I don't have a canvas for you.
I just want Dopey. Actually, I just want the 7 dwarfs marching along the log.
Yeah, hit my Venmo with a request or whatever that's going to cost. I hear Canon M50. The M50 is a pretty dope camera. I know a lot of content creators use it. I don't know how it is for photos personally, but I do hear it's a good entry-level camera for a content creator. I still would not go that route. If I was going to do entry-level video creation, I would probably go with the Sony EV10 or whatever that just came out like less than a year ago. Is a dope camera. Or if your budget allows for it, you could even go with the new A6700. That's about, I think it's 67 or 60. I don't know where we're at. That's about to drop. It's basically an FX30 but smaller and crop, which the FX30 is too, though.
Oh, yeah, it is.
It's so good. I've thought about replacing this camera with that one.
Wow.
Especially now that
I saw the video that came out of that thing.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, I've thought about replacing the A7C with that, especially if the sensor has to be replaced. I'm not gonna. This will be a backup or overhead shot camera, and I will replace this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, Pumpkin said heart Nikon. I still love me some Nikon.
I love my Nikon. I don't think I'd ever leave my Nikon.
Nikon colors are great. I really want to pick up a Fuji though, or like rent one and play around with it.
Mm-hmm.
I really want the Fuji XJ10. I don't know what it's called, but it's sold out everywhere. You can't even change the lens on it.
Oh wow!
It's always 28 millimeter, but it's
and
cropped.
You want that?
I do. I feel like it would be
shocked.
Perfect for like the days you don't really feel like doing hardcore photos, but you want better than the camera phone with you,
right?
And like you just want to be able to snap pictures in JPEG with the Fuji recipe on it, and you're good to go.
Can't do that.
You don't think so? I could. I think I'd love it.
No, I couldn't do
but
that.
They're out of stock everywhere. Gen Z be buying them up.
Of course.
It's like is that Gen Z off?
What do you call it? Fuji film cameras are the most popular cameras in all of 2023 right now.
Yes, specifically this one though is one of the hottest cameras of the year. Hey, a Spoonie full of Splenda. I love the name.
Thank you.
It's good.
So I changed my name on Instagram. It used to be Adventures with Miss Crystal. It's also on TikTok too. I changed it to Spoonie full of Splenda to cover my fibromyalgia for Spoonie, and then Splenda to cover my diabetes.
How does Spoonie relate to fibromyalgia? Do you know?
Yeah, so anybody with a chronic illness, like they say, like I have this amount of spoons today, and like whether like how your day goes will depend on like how many spoons you need, and like it's basically like. It's noon. I've taken a shower. Like, let's see, I wake up and it's like a really bad day. Like, my shoulders hurt. Like, the other day I woke up in tears.
Literal tears.
And I was already out of spoons for the day. Like, today I had more spoons than I had that day.
Where does the saying, like, I'm out of spoons come from, though? Do you know? It must be like a Great Depression thing. Or
100%,
like
yeah.
Old school saying.
Yeah.
When spoons were, like, expensive and made of silver or something like that. You know what I mean? Like one of those things.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'll see if I can find out, but yeah.
Should I bring my old film Nikon?
Yes.
You should bring it and sell it to me.
No.
That's what you should do.
She's my bestie, guys.
Nick and Crystal, I want you to pick your favorite Funko Pop on the shelf. What made you want to pick that Funko Pop out of many models available? What do you like or dislike about that Funko Pop?
My
favorite Funko Pop is in a box in the garage still, so it's not out here.
Nope, you have to pick the one on the shelf.
I have to pick one
my
on the
favorite
shelf.
Funko Pop is this guy right here because he's my better half, and yeah.
Okay, well now I know which Funko Pop I should pick.
But
I really like this Iron Man. Actually, I was gonna pick those as my favorite. I think they're cool because
it was fun. It was a little fun thing to do.
Yeah, building our own was pretty dope.
But away from us, I'd probably say Donald because he's so mad.
Yeah, he's kind of falling over too.
I know. But I love him. Nope, on this shelf.
It has to be on this shelf?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Well, then it's Iron Man. No, it's probably Boba.
I would say we have Boba up there.
It's probably Boba. If it's on the shelf behind us only, it's Boba.
I don't know. I really like the T-Rex, though.
Mine is the T-Rex.
But he's not on the shelf.
Well,
I guess my Funko Pops that I chose isn't on the shelf either.
Right?
Then mine would have to be Thor.
They're all on the shelf.
I thought it was Donald.
Thor Thursday. I live with Thor Thursday.
Did you guys see Plaza Inn Halloween fireworks reservations went live today?
Wow.
I didn't, but if they are the same fireworks show that we watched from Plaza Inn Dining and not a reserved spot on Main Street,
hard pass.
You're not going to get the greatest view. So
especially if you're not camping your spot like hours before.
Yeah. So we do have a video on it. They've trimmed the hedges a lot better. We did watch fireworks from there like a couple months ago.
What Sweethearts Night.
Yeah, we watched it from their Sweethearts Night. Yeah, and sometime after that too. And it was fine, but I don't know. We have a video on it. If it's the same. Speaking of Q, would you guys have him on a live to talk about all his amazing adventures by Disney trips? You know what? I'll see. Maybe we can get him on next week. Maybe if Q has time, he could come on next week and talk about his adventures with Disney and go into more depth, and we could ask more questions. I would love that if that's something you guys want to hear.
Yeah.
I had originally thought of that too, and then it slipped my mind. So it's a
dude, he had so much fun.
He did.
He had a blast.
He did. We were kind of arguing about the price thing though.
You guys were. It was hilarious.
Yeah, and he kind of he still enjoyed it. I don't know if I would do it for the price, but he really loved it. Who would win versus each other? Prime Anakin or Optimus Prime? I don't know. I think Anakin. I feel like Anakin would beat Optimus Prime.
You would know that better than me.
I feel like. What do you think, Jim?
I don't know. Optimus Prime could roll him over.
Yeah. Anakin would move. He could force jump. He's dodged like speeders.
But then Optimus Prime can transform.
His lightsaber cuts through everything.
I was gonna say that.
You know? It could be a dope fight, don't get me wrong. He couldn't just deflect his big old bullets though, so I don't know.
Can a lightsaber cut through vibranium?
Ooh, yes.
Are you sure?
No,
it can't.
Why? How do you know that?
I think it could cut through vibranium.
Vibranium is indestructible.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Wakanda forever!
It's not indestructible.
Yeah!
Wolverine's claws cut through vibranium all the time.
No, they don't.
Yes, adamantium is indestructible.
No, they don't.
You don't even know.
What do you know?
Oh my goodness. See what you started, Marty?
A meal and a coffee, that's my fee. We about to go out for filet mignon.
Right?
Gold flaked coffee.
Right? Let's do it.
Meal and coffee. We about to get breakfast at McDonald's. And
Does Jay play WoW?
Not really.
I'm getting into it. I'm very new to it.
Yeah.
I'm actually having fun with it though.
He has like a starter account though, so you can't go past level 20.
10, I think.
Oh damn.
I thought you said level 10.
I think it's 20.
Well, yeah, I'm just starting it. I don't play nearly as often as I probably should. That's because I'm always playing Call of Duty.
Yeah, I was gonna say you've been playing other stuff though too.
I play primarily Call of Duty.
Yeah. Were you able to get the doggo Funkos? Yeah, they're hard to see up there, but they are there. We have 3 little doggos up there. Spoons mean how much energy you have left for the day. Okay.
Yes.
I want to know what it comes from though.
I'll figure it out.
Hey guys, what's up? What's up, Gavin?
So Gavin, it doesn't show up there. He sent a super sticker.
It's right here.
Right here. Okay.
Boom. With the super
okay.
sticker.
Thank you. I know they're at Disneyland right now.
I'm about to say, dog.
Yeah.
How's your Disney trip, bro?
Oh,
I haven't seen you in forever.
Are they at World or are they at Land? They're at Land.
Land. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was on with Demi last night. Yeah. Apparently, Demi has a giant Jim Carrey like photo in her living room.
That's dope.
I was dying laughing last
That's
night.
That's pretty dope.
Yes.
No, we got a link soon, Gav.
I know. We're trying to do a photo night on the 26th, so keep that open, bro.
Oh yeah, I'll send you a message.
Yeah, it'd be fun. Jimmy said, yes, please have Q on to talk about his epic adventures. Him and Jen are usually in chat, so they may be ninja watching right now.
Right.
So Q, if you're watching or watching the replay, the people want you.
Right.
The people want you.
I love having Q on our lives.
He's a lot of fun. I enjoy... We were actually supposed to record something to talk about Secret Invasion, and then, like, both of us hated it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really want to record that. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like it's just going to turn into us just bashing Secret Invasion for an hour, which maybe it deserves because it was really bad.
Right.
But I'm still excited about Marvel projects. Like, I'm not like Marvel fell off. I think that they definitely have had some misses more than they've hit, you know?
Right.
But I'm still excited for what the future brings. Especially with like the Marvels looks dope.
Right.
Loki season 2 looks dope.
Oh, it does.
Like, that
I'm
looks
so excited
really
for
good.
that. I'm pretty tipsy right now, guys.
I'm really excited for Ahsoka in a couple weeks, though. I know you pounded it. That's why
I didn't pound it.
you chugged like the bottom quarter of that.
What are you supposed to do when there's only this much left in it? Babysit it?
I painted one of them.
I think it is the one you painted.
It probably is.
I think it is.
It probably is then. Going to watch the new Star Wars Jedi Adventures.
Ooh.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know either.
Was that a TV show?
Star Wars Jedi Adventures.
I don't know. What
is that the
Willow?
cartoon one?
The kid one? Or is this something different?
No, I think it's just called Young Jedi.
Oh, okay. While I assume it's a spoonful of sugar, like from Mary Poppins,
it is.
Nobody can tell me otherwise. It's also that.
Yes.
Like, it's a play on that for sure too. You know.
Right. That's what my name is for a play on it.
If it's the Jim Carrey with the closed mouth smile, I did that.
I think it was.
Then you did that, yeah, probably.
That's
have you heard the stories that Luke and Leia were romantically involved before Lucas developed the family storyline? I can see hints of it in the first movie. There's actually a book that came out before Return of the Jedi was written and came out. And that book, I forget the name of it, but it's very weird. And Luke and Leia are off on an adventure, and Luke is basically like, yeah, I'm going to get this girl, you know?
Wow.
But that book came out before they decided to, like, you're in the original kind of concept. After Return of the Jedi, the next story was going to be like Luke going out and looking for his sister. But then at some point they were like, oh, we'll just make Leia his sister.
Yikes.
Wow.
You know? Hey, everybody. Jay cut his hair. He looks like new money.
Hey.
Money.
Crystal, I can't wait to see your next Spirit jerseys.
So fun story.
What'd you guys think of the photo shoot at the cafe?
I know.
They came out pretty good.
It was fun.
I was pretty happy with them. The cafe, the little coffee shop, was really cool. We rolled up and I had my like camera and everything, like, and I was like, hey, we're gonna buy coffee, but can we do some photos in here? And she was like, I guess it shouldn't be a problem. I was like, all right, cool. We won't bother nobody, you know?
Oh, so it's really the saying out of spoons.
Mm-hmm.
It was coined by a writer and blogger Christine Miserandino in 2003 as a way to express how she felt about having lupus. Explaining the viewpoint in a diner, she gave her friend a handful of spoons and described them as units of energy to spend performing actions every day, representing how chronic illness forces her to plan her day.
I really thought it would have come from like an old saying of like when spoons were like more expensive or rare. That's
right.
Crazy. That's cool though. Which obviously makes sense why it was adopted for other chronic illnesses.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that makes sense. Spirit jersey should be pretty dope. We're looking forward to whatever they decide to include her in next.
I sent them all the pictures.
I just wanted to point out, I'm technically an ambassador too.
Yes, you are.
I'm an ambassador too.
Yeah.
They don't fit me, but one day they will.
Right, they will.
Crystal ain't gonna be able to get 2 of them on the drops no more.
I mean, I will.
That's true.
We'll just share them.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
How soon until I hit 100? I don't even know what number I'm at right now.
You have to be at 80 now.
I think I'm at 75, to be honest.
No, you were in the 70s. And we've bought and you've had...
I have 4 that I need pictures of. And then the 2 that they sent me. So I'm at 76.
No, you were
If
in
my
the
math
70s.
is
You
right.
were in the 70s when you were doing your Spirit Jersey a Day thing.
Yeah.
You were
I
already
don't
in the
know. I
70s.
don't
To
think
be
I
fair,
was.
though, Crystal jacked up a bunch of numbers in that list.
That's true.
She went back and
did,
like
I
fixed
know.
them, but there were some that were like doubled up.
I know. It's so
Disney just needs to make the Darth Jar Jar movie. I would boycott that movie, bro.
Why do they need to make that movie? That's
Did you just
rude.
say Fun's story? LOL. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Who said funds?
Yeah, I don't even know. Saw your IG stories earlier. What happened to your monitor? I was rating a Mythic 5-man, and we wiped before the key timer, and all of those are
The
real
guy
things.
that ran in, yeah, Leroy Jenkins.
The dumbest thing in the world happened. I had a selfie
Nick
stick.
had no hands.
I had a selfie stick, and I was holding something, and I needed to move my keyboard.
He had his camera.
Yeah,
And he wanted to move
I have a light.
Oh yeah,
The light that we're using right now, and that's attached to the selfie stick that did the damage. And I wanted to move this keyboard, and it's a fairly it's a heavy keyboard.
yeah. It has those little like suctions on the bottom.
And so like I was using the selfie stick to push it, and
because his hand was so far away,
and it was pushing, and I was like, I was not trying to push it down too much because I don't want to scratch my desk, and it slipped. And it hit my monitor.
Bing!
And
but you didn't scratch the desk.
I didn't scratch the desk.
No,
though.
at all.
I didn't scratch the $50 IKEA desk.
No, not at all.
At all. It looks great still.
I know.
It looks great. So
Looks brand new.
It looks brand new. Yeah, couldn't even tell. So like I really was disappointed with this monitor I bought, but like I wasn't trying to go out and buy a new monitor. I just bought a new monitor. Above it, I'm actually going to take some measurements because Asus makes a 42-inch monitor.
Oh.
And it's not ultra wide.
Oh.
But you can go in and say, I want it to look ultra wide. And we don't need to talk about how much this monitor is. But instead of just having glowing black bars to make it look fake ultra wide, it can turn all the pixels off. So it's literally, because it's an OLED.
Oh.
So you can literally turn pixels off. But it looks like a 40-inch 2-inch TV. It even comes with a remote, but it's a monitor.
So Nick, how much does this monitor cost?
$12.99.
That's
$12.99.
Yeah,
it's a deal.
We'll just do this whole wall.
Oh no, yeah. So I found a couple open boxes ones for like $800. Which
how much was the monitor that you just bought?
How much is the one that you just bought, and how much is the one that you broke?
The one that I broke was $350.
Okay.
And the monitor I just bought was $600.
You can take my monitor. I'll play on my laptop again.
I have a screen right here.
Oh, there you go. We have another screen right there too.
This is a crappy monitor. You wouldn't want to game on this. This one is at least it's decent.
Oh.
This is actually this is my work monitor down here on the
Well, it's a
floor.
good thing you don't have work tomorrow.
Thank God, right?
Yeah.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're supposed to go to Disneyland, bro.
Bro.
Are we going?
Bro.
No, we're going. I usually just don't watch my dad.
I'm cool. I'll play Call of Duty.
He's gonna ask you to read his stories.
I'm for Call of Duty.
Do you read? Do you like to read?
I was like, what?
I can. That was Jay's response.
Yeah, so I gotta figure out the monitor situation. I don't know if I want to go with another it is a 32-inch ultra wide. I don't know if that's what I want to replace it with. I want to go with a normal monitor. I had a second monitor of the one up top, but now I'm like, oh, too bad I actually returned it. But I don't think I would enjoy that. I need a bigger monitor, The only upside to getting like a newer monitor or like one of the more pricey ones is that they're like really color accurate. Like the 3 top monitors I'm looking at, they're all like 99% accurate on the Adobe RGB. So I heard a rumor that Disney might remake the sequels. I don't think it'll happen. I think that's just like rumors that are wishful thinking.
Yeah.
I don't think Disney wouldn't remake the sequels and then also announce earlier this year that they're making a Rey sequel.
Right.
Like I don't see that happening. So I think for better or worse, the sequels they're just going to be what they are. And at this point, I don't think any sequel that they do would be well received because what the fans, for the most part, wanted was a reunion of Luke, Leia, and Han, and a
Chewie.
send off of them, and Chewie, yeah, and a send off of them, and even Lando, like the whole gang together, and like we didn't get any of that, you know. So, like the end of Return of the Jedi, we have this like new love bolstering between Han and Leia, and Luke is like gonna rebuild the Jedi Order, and he's like super excited, and then we just time skip to Leia and Han couldn't make it work, and Luke is like exiling himself,
right?
And it's just like you can't make a movie if you're making a movie. If you're writing a story, and what happens outside of the movie you're writing is more interesting than the movie you're writing, don't write the movie.
Right.
Like, that's the problem. And a lot of people mess that up. It's like, well, all this stuff happened. And you're like, well, that sounds way more interesting than what we got, you know?
Right.
So, what Disney treat is no longer available that you wish they brought back? Honeycomb. Honeycomb as well. So good. Delicious. Ooh, that'll be back at some point, though.
It better be.
I think
that's like a seasonal thing.
Yeah.
No,
that's not like something they got rid of.
Not even a snack. You know what I wish was back? Big Thunder Ranch.
We only ate there one time, and it was the best ever.
Boy, right, the Big Thunder Ranch.
We ate there once, right before they closed. Like literally, like the week they closed, I think we ate there.
Mm-hmm.
Big Thunder Ranch was my jam.
They were bomb. We slept on that the entire time it was there, and we finally ate there, and we were like, I kind of wish, honestly, that we never ate there.
Yeah,
right,
because we know how good it is. You know,
I don't. I'm glad I ate there.
Yeah. To get anywhere near that Big Thunder Ranch, you have to go to Disney World. Farm.
Yeah.
I'm all. I think Whispering Canyon.
Oh yeah.
At Disney World is close, but. Walter said, "Think Disneyland should follow Walt Disney World and starting the Halloween season this week." No. It's a little too early. I love Halloween. Hot. I love Halloween, and I would love to see it earlier. But it is too hot.
I would not.
It's hard to get in the spirit.
Yeah, you already have families complaining that they don't have it on like non-school nights.
Yeah,
and like now they're gonna be like, my kids start school that week. We can't do that.
Yeah. I think.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
that just makes the holiday season that much longer, and it's already long enough here. We have holidays from September all the way through January.
I'm okay with it though.
It gets old after a while.
Danielle said, "What time?"
What
I don't know. Where are we going to Disneyland tomorrow? I'm assuming.
Oh, I don't know. We want to. So, does anybody in chat know? Because it has not been specifically mentioned. If the Hatbox Ghost Tiki tomorrow will be mobile order.
Right.
The last one was.
All of them were, but all of the articles also specifically said that they would be mobile order.
Right.
This one does not. So
I don't remember if Jose was.
He was not.
Yeah.
Everything before Jose was, from my remembrance, Jose was not mobile.
Yeah, I can't remember if Jose was or not.
So if anybody knows if the Hatbox Ghost will be for sure mobile order, I couldn't find anything. We kind of want to go to get that. We haven't made reservations. I don't think we're going to make them till the morning just in case we change our minds.
Yeah.
But I am off tomorrow, so even if we don't end up at Disneyland, I want to go do something probably.
Let's go get food.
Food?
Yeah.
Where food?
I don't know.
Yeah, it wasn't there still. Oh, yeah, here's a freaking party. So yeah, but I want to go around that. Definitely appreciate Lucas's prequels more so nowadays. I'm still not a big prequel fan. The only thing, I'll be honest, that brought me around to the prequels was the Clone Wars and Rebels kind of like filling in the gaps the movies left. I know it's ridiculous that they do with the original character. Yeah, they really... I don't really have a lot of problems with the sequels. Like, I don't mind Rey. I do think they bumbled her story. I think bringing Palpatine back was kind of whack.
Jose out too.
Jose's already out.
He's out already.
Right, but they're redoing it for TQ60.
That was already released.
It's already released. It's out right now. We can get that right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it sold out. Is what I'm saying.
No, it never did.
It wasn't out yet. I was there all the time. All you can eat. Yeah, dude, it was so good.
Where are we going tomorrow for lunch?
Will said I also discovered Big Thunder Ranch. I discovered Big Thunder Ranch also today. Yeah.
Horrible.
Oh, went to Big Thunder Ranch only once and couldn't get in because we didn't have a res when we went back then. Dang, that's a bummer. Maybe
stinks.
better though. Maybe better.
Right. Just go to our house. We'll make barbecue.
Walk up to the bar only for Hatbox Ghost Tiki.
Dang.
And I just think there's gonna be a giant line.
That's gonna be ridiculous.
Though I will say I was gonna buy that tiki like a while back on eBay, the first or second edition. This is the 4th edition, if I remember right.
Yeah.
This is the 3rd. Oh, okay. And those were like over $200, and I checked today, and the 1st and 2nd editions are like $100, $110 shipped, which is like it's still a lot for like a tiki mug, but like to not stand in line.
He's like sitting there holding our toothbrushes.
To not stand in line for like 5 days though would be pretty dope. The upside is if we take your scooter, you can sit on the scooter in line. You don't even stand.
I know.
So that's pretty easry.
And theoretically, like the lines go pretty quick.
Yeah,
for sure.
Because even when I did the freaking whale, I think I bought it online, and you still had to go down and wait in line to get it.
Yeah, you started waiting in line. You like check in.
It was like super fast.
So we'll check mobile order tomorrow just to make sure. But I think we'll probably try to go down and get it. Do you think they won't bring back Wonders Journeys? It's one of my favorites. Or how soon? I think it'll come back. I don't think it'll be back right after the holidays. I think it could be something we get back like in the summers.
They'll make it the summer show.
It's pretty popular, so I think it'll come back for sure.
Yeah.
They spent a lot of money on it. I do think we'll get it back next summer.
I don't think we'll get it back.
I think we will.
And the reason why I don't is because it's so specific to the Disney 100. I think once the Disney 100 stuff goes,
I don't think it's specific to the Disney 100.
It doesn't even say Disney 100 in it. The only thing I think
for 100 years.
I mean, they don't have to play that though.
The
actual like show doesn't say anything about it, does it?
Yes, in the beginning.
At the beginning,
before fireworks shoot off.
Yeah, but during the show, no. But even then, like, it would be the same thing as Julie Andrews saying, "When Walt Disney walked in an orange field."
But that's not specific to anything.
Yeah, I disagree with your analogy, Chris, too. But I don't.
But I'm saying it could be changed.
It can be changed.
I don't see it coming back. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love the show. But I don't see it.
I'll be controversial. I love the entire show except for the Big Hero 6 part.
Don't do that.
It's the worst part of the show.
Don't do that.
It's such a mood change.
It changes the entire feeling of the show and is clearly just there because they're making Big Hero 6 come to DC. Baymax flying is dope. Don't get me wrong. It's super dope. But
the song doesn't fit the rest of the melody.
Fit the rest of it. It's a dope song too. It's a banger.
The problem is that entire show is up and down, up and down, up and down. It's not just
that's how all shows should be. I get it.
Right, but I don't know. I love it.
I don't like that part. It takes me out of it. I wish they would have done more of like the bringing different songs that didn't belong together.
The mashups, yeah.
The mashups. I think they're all jams. I think they should have incorporated a better. That should have been part of World of Color.
Yeah.
What, the Baymax stuff?
Mm-hmm. And even bonus points if they could have figured out how to make Baymax fly over the water. That would have been dope too. That's super dangerous, probably.
All they would need was a line to go from Zephyr to.
You know how high that line would have to be?
No, just nothing. Pyro would go on at that time.
Water though.
They don't have to shoot it that high though. They can do
and even it is, it's water. It's not a human being inside there.
It's not in Baymax.
Mm-hmm. All it has to do is go from Zephyr to Lamplight.
I was thinking that,
and then turn around and go back to Zephyr.
I was thinking that before. Though. How would they put it up and put it down?
They would just take like the elevator up to Zephyr and clip them on, but everybody would be able to see it. That's the problem.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Unless it goes from the tip of Zephyr.
You couldn't get it up there though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it'd have to go backstage behind. That was not possible.
Yeah.
There's no good way to run him to fly. The flying part is cool. I just don't enjoy that.
I definitely agree with you with the aspect of him flying was to bring the hype for
100%. 100%.
He goes from Mickey's Fun Wheel to Lamplight.
That would be sick. But Ryan said thoughts on them introducing drinks.
They would do more like stuff like that.
I know.
like.
Yeah.
Okay, what did Ryan say?
Thoughts on them introducing drinks to the 3 restaurants in Disneyland? I'm for it.
I'm for it.
I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. Like, Walt wanted it to be the family location, but Disney's not for kids.
Walt said that Disney would never be finished, and
100%.
part of that change is alcohol.
Yep.
I think theoretically, people that are complaining about the alcohol change with the 3 new locations didn't complain when the
You need to talk louder.
They didn't complain when the Ogres brought alcohol.
Right.
So I feel like now at this point, people are making it seem as if Disneyland's gonna just be out here serving shots to
Wilding out.
Main Street. Like,
Right. You can get let me get a churro and a shot of tequila.
Right. So
Like,
I think it's great.
I'm down.
I think it's fair, and they're all sit down locations.
I want Goofy walking around with Jello shots in everybody's mouth.
at Goofy's Kitchen dinner hour, no kids allowed, or brunch on like the weekdays,
Sundays.
Dang.
Sunday brunch with Goofy.
Dang, I'm in.
He's walking around, everybody's waving their towels. He's up.
Goofy and mimosas.
Nick and Jay should make a bet on if it comes back next year.
We can do that.
Yeah, I say it comes back next summer.
I don't think it does.
By next summer.
I don't think
It could come back in the spring. It could come back right after the holidays. Traditionally, we have to remember that Disney will normally run these events for 18 months.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
that's true.
normal. So if it comes back after the holidays, I wouldn't even be surprised. And maybe they take it away before the summer and it goes back to like a normal thing. But I don't know. It'll be interesting. I think it comes back at some point. They spent too much money on it for it not to come back.
Yeah.
it's a very expensive show, 100%.
Yeah, and it's dope.
And I hope it does come back. I hope I am wrong, and it does come back.
If it doesn't come back, I hope we get a new fireworks show.
I hope we do too. I just, you know what I'm afraid of? I'm afraid of January 3rd getting Mickey's Mixed Magic.
Oh, we definitely get Mickey's Mixed Magic as a pillar at some point. At some point.
I don't want
No,
that.
I'm down for Mickey's Mixed Magic like once. Like, oh yeah, this was fun.
It's gonna be that like that downtime before spring break. That's when it'll
I
be.
could see it.
That's when it'll. That's when
we're gonna get Mickey's Mixed Magic after Halloween, but before the holidays.
Oh,
That,
100%.
like, week and a half.
We'll
probably get Mickey's Mixed Magic in that
Mhm.
week and a half. If we're lucky, we'll get Wondrous, but I don't think so. I think we'll get Mickey's Mixed Magic.
Boom, 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 boom. the projections for Mickey's Mixed Magic is fire.
I know.
I
I
thought I was
love
going
them.
to get flamed, and maybe I still will in the rest of the comments, but Pumpkin agreed. Big Hero 6 being the worst part of the show. I love Big Hero 6. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
I'm excited about being able to meet Baymax. I look like Baymax, but it takes me out of the show. And it's just for the marketing for DC 100%. Is Jay playing on Alliance or Horde, and what's his character? He's on Horde.
He's a whore.
That way he can play with us.
Yep. And I am the panda.
Yeah, he's a panda.
Yeah.
Why?
Why am I a panda?
Yeah.
Because they're gangster.
That
Can you imagine Jay running around in his panda and me running around my boomkin? We'll both be sitting there dancing.
Both of you standing in fire. while
I don't
somebody
stand in fire
tries
anymore.
to heal us.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh my god, yes, Jello shots. Ryan said also the image of Goofy doing the Jello shots.
Right?
Jay wins both ways with this bet. Either he wins and it doesn't come back, or one of the most amazing shows comes back. LOL. Yeah.
Facts.
100%. It's a win-win situation.
Panda,
and
panda, panda.
anybody that knows me knows that firework photography is my jam. So I don't care. It's a great show. It's beautiful to shoot. It's fun to watch.
I mean, even a crappy show is good to shoot.
No, I can't get into it.
Oh, it makes you not want to
Like,
shoot.
for example, you're going to hate me for this. The Halloween fireworks,
Oh, don't even get out.
I hate them.
The door's right there.
I'd be honest though, I've never tried to really like shoot. I don't shoot fireworks.
Right.
So for me, shooting those fireworks, I feel like unless you're in front of the castle and you have a clear shot of the orb, and even then you're doing a long exposure, so the orb is
Exactly.
not in focus. You
And
almost need to take one non-long exposure
stack.
and stack it. That way you get a clear image of the face.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're always talking and moving, so every image is gonna be blurred.
Yeah, and that means that number one, I would have to either use 2 different cameras,
Yeah.
or learn how to be really quick with my settings, which
Yeah.
I'm not.
You could learn to be really quick with your settings by setting 1, 2, and 3 as specific settings.
No, you know why I never did that? Is because you had the camera set up specifically, and I didn't want to mess it up.
Yeah. That's true. I mean, I don't care now. I messed with yours, but yours weren't set up either.
Mine's also weren't set up.
Yeah. So,
and
I think on the A7 IV, you actually get 6 settings. Because if you flip it to video, then and photo. So if you mess with photo, I don't care about those.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
I only changed the video. So
I didn't think about that.
So you could do you'd still. I mean, you shoot it often enough that you could at least give yourself a baseline. And even if you over or underexposed just the orb in a quick snapshot, you can probably make it work.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm going to have to do that, though. But I enjoy the show. I like the show, but I hate shooting it. Just because I never get a good shot of everything. I want the Jack moon.
Yeah.
I never can get it because I long exposed.
Yeah. Ryan said you guys should totally dress up as your characters for Oogie Boogie. Well, my character's a girl and is typically not dressed very modestly.
She's a little bit provocative.
Even though lately she hasn't been.
Right.
She's pretty good. She's been a pirate lately or like an explorer.
I'm totally getting you a pirate costume. Literally all I need is a big owl costume and then find horns to put on it.
Pumpkin said Jay is just kidding. That profile pic of him setting up the tripod just right, I bet, is for Halloween fireworks.
So actually, funny enough,
Jay's not allowed to set up a tripod.
It's actually not for Halloween fireworks, but it was during Halloween. I was on Route 66 in Carsland, and I was setting up for a shot down Route 66. So okay. That is close. That's pretty funny.
It's Halloween at least.
It was Halloween at least, but it wasn't for the fireworks. And also, I can't set up a tripod because the last few times I've been setting my tripod up, nothing's happened.
It's also only been you and Lex and not a bunch of photographers.
Sounds like a them problem. Maybe they're the curses, not me.
No, I'm pretty sure it's you.
I'm pretty sure it's me.
You guys, you want to see something fun? Give me the fun. Give me the fun. I forgot we had these.
Right.
We got the...
Nice.
That's how Roswell happened.
Nothing fell.
That's exactly how the crash in New Mexico happened. We're just reenacting it.
Something fell. All right, so we got the famous TikTok candies. I love that we all froze.
They were too stunned to speak.
Exactly. But yeah. So we're gonna have some fun.
I'm so glad this is captured online.
I know. Look, guys, it's all clean. We're good.
Can't wait to go back and look.
Send all the laughing emojis.
You're in my faces.
So yeah. So these are the freeze-dried snacks from TikTok. Yeah, Space Age snacks.
Brian said it's J.C. Rogers. He's seen it multiple times. They were there opening day, though.
Yes.
We have not seen it yet.
We haven't seen it still.
Maybe tomorrow.
Probably not.
We haven't opened these ones yet. These ones are the honey beans.
So these are all freeze-dried. So you can see, these were, normal Skittles. And now...
Those are sour Skittles.
Yes, so they were Skittles.
Yes. These right here, do you guys know the caramel apple pops? That's what these are. These are so good. But, it's too much to have it at one time. But I'm going to take another one of these Airheads. What are you going to try, Jay? Starburst? Have you tried the Starburst yet?
I haven't tried any of these yet.
You tried one. The shark. No, you didn't try anything. That was Armin. Okay, I'm going to do the Airhead, which is called Alien Tongue. Have any of you guys tried these yet? I freaking love these. But yes, everything is crunchy.
Cosmo Cube.
I'm gonna say if the treehouse doesn't open before Thanksgiving, that it won't open till February or March.
Right.
I think it opens in March, personally. What do you think, Jay? What'd you try? You tried the Starburst?
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty good, right?
don't know how I feel about these.
Right,
you like
100%.
sour, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, try these.
Flavor wise, though,
They taste
they're
just
really
like it,
good.
yeah.
But I think the consistency is like the consistency of like a malt ball.
See, the Skittles I like better. They're probably my favorite. Is the Skittles the way Skittles really hurt my teeth to eat, so I can actually eat these.
No, why, bro?
Yeah, they hurt my teeth.
And I know Skittles are my favorite candy.
Ooh, let me get a blue Airhead. We got you. We'll save you one.
We got 2 in here. One of them has your name on it.
Mm. Oh yeah, the Skittles are the best.
Also, when do we think Tiana's Palace opens? By next month? It looks like it's coming along pretty well, honestly. But I don't know how much work they have inside to do. I imagine that they'd want to get the outside done as we move towards winter, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't doubt it opens this year, though.
I'd say Tiana's opens in, I said November.
November? Yeah, I would say sometime around that.
Let me call my people and then I'll make my prediction.
I think if they're able to really plan it perfect, it will open after Halloween but before Christmas and give you something to do for that little leeway between the two, which used to be like a couple weeks. Now it's usually only like a week. But
and then the treehouse, I promise you, the treehouse been closed now for like 2 years. Like,
I just don't think it's a priority. You know,
they built an entire land. They rebuilt an entire land.
Yeah.
In the time that it's taking to
100%.
rebuild the treehouse.
100%.
But
I'm gonna do a lemon head.
I will say this though.
Those ones were still pretty hard to me. So be
Yeah.
careful.
I think whenever they decide or whenever the treehouse opens up, I think it's gonna be pretty dope.
I do think it's gonna be cool. I think so too. I look forward to checking it out. Even though I don't really look forward to going up and down all the stairs, but I do look forward to checking it out.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be cool.
The longer it stays closed, hypothetically, the more weight I could lose. So maybe I won't. Maybe I will look forward to going up and down the stairs.
I'm gonna shoot fireworks from up there.
That would be sick.
And
Hello, beautiful people. I bought Jolly Ranchers and sour gummy worms. They're really good. I want sour gummy worms.
I want Jolly Ranchers.
I got mine at the OC Fair. Okay.
Cool.
They just put out the chairs and tables. I think it'll be open this month. Oh, that'd be dope.
That's exciting.
If they could get it open before Halloween season kicks off, I do think that would also be good.
Mm-hmm.
So if they're putting tables and chairs back outside,
I mean, I think you'd think that they would because GCA is gonna be closing early, so everybody's gonna be jamming into Disneyland, and like one more place to open up for food would clear up a lot of people.
Closing early because of the early boogie nights.
Yeah,
I didn't think about that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really excited to see what it looks like.
Hey,
I want to take photos there so bad.
Yeah.
I'm just super excited to see what it looks like.
Alexis had asked, "What do you got in front of you?" These were the gummy sharks.
yeah, gummy sharks and then regular.
Do you like
Skittles.
gummy sharks?
Yeah.
All right, I can't have no more of these.
I'm gonna do this little half piece, and then I'm done. But yeah, they have gummy sharks. They have regular Skittles, lemon heads, airheads.
This is so crazy.
I don't know what these were. Moon candy.
I think they were supposed to be like, oh wait, I thought they were like marshmallows.
That's what we
No,
thought
that's what we
too.
thought too, but they're not.
They don't taste like marshmallow though.
Are these the like peanut butter ones?
I don't know. We haven't tried. I'll open them. I'll try one of these.
There was the Starburst, more Skittles,
This does say may contain. So never mind.
and then the caramel apples.
Yeah, so this one is called the Honey Beams. I have no idea what they're supposed to be from. That's a great point. They redid Toontown faster than the Treehouse. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Toontown was a priority.
I was gonna say priorities are very different.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Smells good.
Jamie asked.
Are they like the Nutter Butters?
They're good though.
They're like astronaut ice cream.
It's not though. I don't know what it is. They're good though.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. It tastes like ice cream.
It's like butterscotch or something.
They are.
She also asked,
They do it pop too quicker than the treehouse, pretty much.
facts.
Has the new Toontown lived up to the hype now that we're a few months past opening day?
You know what? As a person that's been back there a lot, there was a period of time where I thought that the hype was dying, and then summer happened.
Yeah, that makes sense. Brand new families, lots of new people.
So like when it first happened, it was like popping back there, and then it kind of died out. wasn't bad, and then summer happened, and it was like just an influx of families coming in, and it was busy again. So it'll be interesting now to see what school.
Summertime, everybody's out of school. Yeah.
It'll be interesting now to see for the people who are back in school how Toontown fares now. But I don't think Toontown is nearly as busy as it used to be, or as far as opening day.
It's definitely not as busy as like opening months and stuff. It's probably as busy as it was prior to the closure. I think
more busy than that. I'm sure.
Especially
with Mickey and Minnie's.
I think like the biggest misstep is that like they redesigned Toontown, but did they really?
Right.
It's like 60 to 70% the same. You know?
Yeah.
And the things they changed, like that cave area, ain't nobody really hanging out back there very long, right?
But that's
the play area.
Spot.
The play area was a nice addition. The grass area in front of Mickey and Minnie's house is dope. But I think they should have really taken a look at like how could they have changed like Gadget's Go Coaster for real?
Right.
How could they have changed Roger Rabbit in a meaningful way, right? And like really bring people back there and take it from like a re-theming with a new ride to like an entirely rebuilt land.
Yeah.
And I just think they didn't want to spend. I'm sure there are versions sitting in WDI archives that have, as always, would be way more amazing than we got. Right. We have to budget and plan accordingly. And you know where Disney's financials are right now, it's probably good they didn't do that.
Yeah.
Right.
You know.
I mean, considering the fact that they freaking spent all that money on that giant tree that was supposed to be like the highlight, and getting it from backstage through on stage through the tunnel, they cut it down a majority. Like they should have just bought a smaller tree and let it grow.
Right.
Because they didn't want to.
Theoretically, is what they're doing now. They pay for that big tree, and now we got to wait 5 years for it to grow.
Exactly.
No, I definitely agree with you. I think you and I have had this conversation just in regards to them reimagining Toontown because of how modernized and how new and great Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway looks. You don't want to have,
and then you get off and you go on,
spot,
and then you go on Roger Rabbit. Right. Yeah.
So I feel like they had to.
Oh, you can buy these on Amazon.
Oh, damn.
Oh, these are high chews.
Oh, they're high chews. That's why I wouldn't know what they were.
Yeah. What else are we questioning? Give me the.
Oh, Crystal got these off TikTok, but apparently you can get them on Amazon. We'll link it on our story. But they're called Space Age Snacks. I'm sure if you Google that, it'll come up.
Bit of honey.
Do you think it will snow this winter again for y'all? I hope we get some.
I think it will.
That'd be cool.
I hope we get some.
You guys got a lot.
It's a lot, yeah.
And the drone footage that she got.
No, so good. The video too was so dope.
That thing went crazy. Everybody was reposting it. Like,
yeah, it was cool.
Like, dog, that's sick.
Yeah, it was cool. We'll save you some regular Skittles too, Lex. We'll you know what? We'll send some with Jay. That way, when he picks you up, you have them. As long as you don't eat them. Oh, okay.
He misses her too much. He won't.
The real question is, do they make freeze-dried candy corn?
Ooh,
right?
That's gross.
Dang. Maybe for the holiday, or like during the holiday season.
Louise was like, right? They probably do.
Candy corn by itself is
Lex,
already
done deal. She said, I'll trade you freeze-dried candy corn for tequila. I am in.
I already asked her to bring me back tequila.
They better... Max said, I love Toontown. I love eating the food and that ride. Summer's popping again, but the best time to ride the ride is after fireworks. No, wait, 100%.
100%.
I feel like we kind of like we're like hating on Toontown. I love the
I want to
new
try the regular Skittles.
revisioning. Like I really like it.
Right.
But I would have liked to see more new stuff. I get not wanting to spend the money on like updating or refurbishing Roger Rabbit and changing it. But you know, I would argue the same thing, right? Like there were people who would argue that Splash Mountain was not like racially motivated, right? And Disney never said like, oh, it's culturally insensitive, that's why we're getting rid of it.
Right.
From the Disney point of view, they basically went with the fact that we have these characters that exist from a movie that we will basically not even say exists.
Yeah.
And like we can't market these characters. Like, what are they gonna do? Put those characters in brand new shorts? That's the only thing they could have done. But at the end of the day, they still came from a movie that Disney wants to forget they made, right? And so I would argue that Roger Rabbit faces the same problem minus the cultural significance of why we don't talk about Bruno. Exactly. I legit couldn't remember the name of the damn movie.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
No, the
Song of the South.
Song of the South. Thank you. Like Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Kids going into Toontown, they don't know what that is, bro. Disney kids probably know what it is, like whose parents are like our age and stuff.
Right.
But like most kids probably don't. Like, I feel like if Disney's going to keep the ride, they're missing an opportunity to bring Roger Rabbit into, like, shorts on Disney Plus or something like that, you know?
Or even do a reimagination, like an animated version of Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yeah.
And make it more modern.
I understand why they're, like, they can't make that movie again. Like, it'd be very difficult to make the cross-pollination between studios happen again that happened. That was like lightning in a bottle. It'll probably never happen again. Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers did a pretty good job bringing in some random characters, but not Roger Rabbit level of good.
Right.
But like, even if, like you said, if they just did a short with Roger Rabbit becoming like a detective, they could even bring in, you know, Jessica Rabbit. Then they could bring in like the newer, more modest version of her that they've now put on the ride, right?
Exactly.
And like, at least then kids would know who he is, and they'd be spending like a minimal amount,
right?
You know.
I think my biggest issue with the new Toontown is they got rid of Chip and Dale's treehouse and put nothing there.
Yeah.
So it's from a preschool teacher standpoint, it is something like kids need a break from parents need their kids to have a break from all the noise. That's what the cave is. The cave is a quiet area. It is the calm down zone of Toontown.
Just take them out of Toontown then.
But even going out of Toontown, you're still going into a sensory overload area. Like, imagine having an autistic kid that's on the verge of having a meltdown where you're going to take them into a bathroom where there's loud noises.
You're going to hike them through the loud ass area to get to the very back.
But you're already in Toontown. Like, you're already in Toontown.
I think where they put it is a bad spot then. If you're going to say it should have been more centrally located.
But even, that's the point. It can't be central located because it still has all the sounds. Like, they put it as far away from everything so that it loses that sound.
I mean, I'm going to say okay, but I still think it's a waste of space.
Yeah, I definitely I get what you're saying, and theoretically I never thought about it in that aspect before. And I mean, it does make sense. You have kids that are there, and you know there are kids that go there that have special needs or have different requirements than others.
Of course.
I mean, theoretically that makes sense, you know, because when you're back there, it is more quiet, it is more secluded,
right?
So
I guess, yeah.
I gotta take that. I mean, it makes a lot of sense though.
Yeah.
You know, I have my nephew. He's like severely autistic. And when he used to have fits, he would need a quiet place to just kind of calm down and listen for voices that he recognizes, like his mom, my brother, things like that. So that makes sense. Can't argue with that.
Yeah, I'd love to hear if somebody has experience using it that way or knows somebody who does. I feel like
I'm not back there.
I feel like getting back there, it's like
a hassle.
It would be a hassle unless you've already made your way through.
Like you saw it coming or you knew it was coming.
Yeah, or I mean, and obviously you probably know your child and like their limits, especially if you're taking them to Disney all the time. So I mean, I'm not gonna say it's like wrong of them to do that. I just don't think. I think they could have done it in a better way. They don't have to blast loud noises through all of Toontown. and ideally that whole play area could have been put in that back corner, which is ideally the loudest part of that park because kids are yelling and screaming. And then that area could still be quiet. They don't have to smash sounds through it. But I guess the only thing that's the difference there is that you still have characters like walking around, so there's still like a lot of stimulus.
Right.
So I do get it. I just think maybe it could have been designed better.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that.
Is September and August really slow with going back to school? I would say the couple weeks of the end of August are pretty good, but September is hit or miss because Halloween starts. So, and before you could kind of get through the first like week or two of like the first full week of September, and then Halloween would start.
Right.
But they keep pushing it back. So now Halloween kicks off September 1st.
Right.
So September can be popping. September is lighter than October for Halloween, absolutely. But honestly, your last couple weeks of August,
it also depends
for
on like
locals is probably the best.
Right.
To get local people out.
Right.
What people already missed though, the best time to go was when every pass except the highest pass was blocked out.
Right.
Because it was empty in those days.
Yes.
And it was hot, so people really weren't going.
Yeah. So with Halloween, it always takes off the first Friday of the month. It just so happens that the first Friday of the month of September
is the first.
Is the first.
Year,
yeah.
Well, I would argue it doesn't always, because we've had passes for a long time, and it used to kick off around the 12th. And you can Google it if you don't remember, because I remember it was always.
But there weren't as many pass holders back
100%,
then.
100%. There was more pass holders back then, but there was more. They're limited now. They weren't limited before. In an ideal world, I bet there was more pass holders back then than there are now. Unless Disney's lying about the whole reason there's reservations.
I mean, I'm 100% sure they are.
Toontown isn't free from construction and it needs to be finished. It does need to be finished. Will you guys visit Disneyland Paris when the Frozen themed land opens? We want to.
That'd be fun.
That's another reason I'm really trying to like take weight loss serious too. Is like I want to visit Paris and Tokyo and both of the Chinese parks at some point in my life, and I want to enjoy all the rides. I don't want to just go and walk around. Now, could I go and just walk around and take photo and video all day and still have a freaking blast?
Oh, of course.
Absolutely. 100%. But I would still rather enjoy all the rides. Because, to be fair, we've been to Disney World twice. And both times, like the second time we went, I didn't even do a lot of rides. Because I was like super heavy from like COVID weight gain. Because we went during lockdown. But when we went for our honeymoon, there was rides. Like I had to do the Walk of Shame off of
Seven Dwarfs.
Off Seven Dwarfs. I tried to squeeze in and I was like, nope, this ain't happening. Nope. So it would be nice to experience all the rides, So yeah, it's absolutely on our list though, Willow. We really, really want to go to Paris when they finish everything.
I think the Frozen Land's gonna be.
It's gonna be so dope. Yeah. That ride looks so good too. I was talking to somebody about it the other day. I think it was actually just like my team at work. Like we were talking about Disney, and like. Man, who was I talking? I don't remember who I was talking to, but we were just saying like how much wasted space. Somebody asked me, "Are the Oh, my buddy Armin was here. That's who it was, because he used to have a Disney pass with us way back in the day, like when they first went to payment plans, and so we would always go
for free.
$400.
Yeah, well, they were probably like $500-$600 then, but right when payment plans came in. And we were talking about. He was like, "Oh, are the People Mover tracks still up in Tomorrowland?" I was like, "Yup." He's like, "Wow, man." I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "What about the big building in the back? Is it still like the House of the Future?" And I was like, "No, it's a Star Wars meet and greet for like 2 characters and a crappy little Star Wars store." And he's like, "What about up top?" And I was like, "I don't know. You can't really go up top anymore." And he was like, "That seems like a waste." And I was like, "Yeah."
Now you want to talk about a waste of space? Tomorrowland needs a incredibly massive and extensive overhaul.
Yeah, I honestly think refurbing Tomorrowland, like they spent over $2 billion to build Cars Land and remodel Buena Vista Street. And I think Tomorrowland is to do it right would come in somewhere around there or more in today's price, maybe,
Yeah, it needs to be done though.
It needs to.
It needs to be done.
It really needs to.
It is.
Well, and think about how the sad state of Tomorrowland. We could do a whole video on this, but just to touch on it real quick, Astro Blasters feels like it's falling apart. It still has a 2 megapixel camera that takes your picture.
Yes.
Like, fix the damn. I'll buy you guys a camera, Disney. Like, put a new camera in there. It's not that hard, right? And then Star Tours gets a pass. That's fine. Star Tours is okay right now. It's still a good place. It's in a good place. They've added new scenes to it. That's cool. What's going on with the old Honey, I Shrunk the Audience building? It just sits there. Like, what are you going to do with it, right?
Bring back Captain EO.
New.
I want something new. I do want something new. And in a perfect world, I want something fresh. I don't want Buzz Lightyear show. Like, I want something that doesn't. I want a new IP.
Right.
You know, I miss the days when every ride wasn't an IP. Don't get me wrong. I love Star Wars rides. I love that we have an Indiana Jones ride. I love all these things. But at the end of the day, I would love a non-IP. You know.
We don't have those.
We haven't gotten one in years.
We don't have those anymore. Do we even have one now?
I mean, yeah, Space Mountain's non-IP.
Oh yeah.
Jungle Cruise, I'll stick with non-IP because it wasn't one; it just became one now. So it doesn't really count. Pirates again, non-IP. Like, I don't think at Disneyland, I'm not counting California Adventure, we've gotten a non-IP ride since Star Tours went in.
Jesus.
That I can think of off the top of my head.
That's so long ago.
Star Tours was the beginning of IPs like coming into the park, and then the next major ride to open after Star Tours. There were other stuff that opened.
Big Thunder.
Big Thunder is not an IP, but it opened after before Star
No,
Tours.
but I'm saying answering Jay. Yeah. I'm still having his question in my head.
Yeah, because I think everything.
I was thinking about Big Thunder. That was the only one I could think of.
I think everything after Star Wars has been an IP. Because then there was Indiana Jones.
Yep.
And then at DCA, even when they built that park brand new, it had a lot of non-IP rides, obviously. But the expansions have all brought in IP rides. Right. Every time they expanded. Mm-hmm. The only ride that has been updated that is still a non-IP ride would be Soarin' Over the World. Every other ride there that's been updated has become an IP.
In the Pal Around.
Correct. You're right. That's technically not an IP. It's like 50 IPs. No, that's fine though. Yeah. Hello. What's up, Ivan?
Oh my God, you're here?
Wow, you guys didn't kick Jay out for breaking the monitor.
We tried. He wouldn't leave.
Love candy corn. It's Jay's favorite part of Halloween, along with the Disneyland fireworks.
Oh, pumpkin has jokes.
Yep.
It's funny.
Nick, do you have any homemade recipes you are willing to share? I'm a bodybuilder and I'm currently looking for some recipes to enjoy for my workout. Follow me on my personal Instagram. I will link it on our stories. Crystal, I think, tagged me in it yesterday.
Mm-hmm. I did today too.
We can just type it in too. I can just type it in here. It's Nick,
you got it? Okay.
Yeah. _ I plan on sharing like a lot of recipes and stuff on there. So
we found a lot of recipes. So
which Wolverine comic is that? It's actually not a comic. It's a Funko, because of course it is. The comic itself,
I would not have been able to grab it like that.
I know, your poor arms. The comic itself is, I guess, Wolverine 1, but it is a Funko comic cover. So, trying not to get the glare. There we go. It's pretty cool. Target exclusive.
They're pretty cool.
They are. I've become kind of addicted to them. And now they're dropping a new VHS series. Is probably going to be the new addiction. So, we'll see. Did you guys fix the camera's pixel? I don't see it. I did not. But I don't see it either. So
it's to the left of you.
It's up here someplace. Still?
Oh, right there, where your fingertips are.
I see it right there. Right?
Is that it? Oh, no, that's his ear. I think it's on his stomach.
So, yeah, it should be over here someplace if it's still there. I did a firmware upgrade. It needed a firmware upgrade, and I was optimistic that it would fix it, but it did not. But I did look at the sensor, and it does look like there's some stuff there. So I ordered a sensor cleaning kit, and I'll probably clean that and see if it fixes it. So the cave is Mac's calm down place. I love it back there. It's quiet back there for sure. Is Jay drinking a twisted tea? Get a real drink. I mean, to be fair, we were all drinking Trulies too, so.
Ivan, I told you this once, and I'm going to tell you this in front of everybody right now.
We love you!
I will drink you under the table.
I don't know if I believe that.
I don't believe that.
I don't know, though. I haven't really drinking with Jay either, so.
But I asked my girlfriend.
I mean, I'll drink both of you guys under the table, so I absolutely would.
You wouldn't.
I'll drink Lex under the table.
You wouldn't.
100%.
I promise you.
100%. 100%.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know. Lex, I don't know if I can drink Lex under the table. I can drink you under the table, though.
I promise you.
They should put the Skyway back, make it the entrance of Toontown. I don't know. I'm not for the Skyway. I liked the kinetic energy at Grave over the sky, though. It was pretty cool. Here's what I found. Oh, thanks. It looked up energy for me. I would love People Mover to come back, though. I'm with that. A quiet area is a good idea, but it's not the best place. They should move the space in a tunnel transition to Batu. I like that, too. Disney, lie, never. Nick, Crystal J, what are your favorite conspiracy theories? My favorite conspiracy theories is extraterrestrials.
Aliens exist.
I believe in aliens. I think if do I believe that they've visited the planet? I don't know. I like to think they have. I'm
pretty sure they have.
When you really like get down to like what we know about science, like the ability to actually travel here is like phenomenal. Like it's like so much more difficult than anybody who's not like an astrophysicist, I feel like really understands. But like if all of space exists and we're the only thing, that sucks. That's poor planning.
I think that's possible. I'm sorry.
It has to be, right?
We're like this little bit of speck. Just think about the fact that we ain't even discovered all of our oceans floor.
Yeah.
So you think we know everything about space? Yeah,
right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
The government already said they exist.
Yeah, please. They exist.
I don't really believe in like a lot of conspiracy theories or follow them. My favorite things though are like monster, like Loch Ness monsters, or that like the Appalachian Mountains have like hidden creatures that we don't know about, Bigfoot, like stuff like that. I find fun. I try to stay away from like political conspiracy theories because that's just frustrating. The sad state of Tomorrowland is really dragging down the park. It's a shadow. That is the area. That's the area that they were warning Simba about.
That's the elephant graveyard.
Yeah,
I was about to
the
say
elephant
that.
graveyard.
That's the elephant graveyard for sure. For sure.
It's a dark shadowy place. That's Tomorrowland.
That's Tomorrowland.
Never go there.
Star Tours had a 60-minute wait time today.
I'm sure Alexis is going to say something retarded about Tomorrowland's wait time.
What was the last non-IP ride? Splash Mountain technically an IP though.
Yeah.
If you got down to the nitty-gritty of it. At Disneyland, it would have been Haunted Mansion. No, Big Thunder. Big Thunder opened after Haunted Mansion. It would probably the last non-IP ride, major ride, was probably Big Thunder. Would be my guess.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Matterhorn.
No, Matterhorn opened.
Oh no, 59.
59, yeah.
It's not giving me all of them. Oh, your opening day. No, I don't want opening day.
Well, you would.
The only, like, it's saying, like, I don't know. I'm reading it different. So opening day attractions, no, that's not what I want either. Because this is not all of the attractions.
It's not. Click Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. When did that open? Does it say? Lex said, "See, babe, Star Tours does have wait times."
Which was never the debate.
Rocket rods.
We were having a debate.
Oh, that's a good one. I forgot rocket rods did exist. That would be non-IP. That's a good one, Willow. Not a good ride, but it technically might have been the last non-IP ride at Disneyland. That I can't think of anything else.
I forgot about rocket rods.
Did you ever get to ride it? It was only around for like a real short time. My mom took my brother and I the year in '99 when Tomorrowland reopened, so we got to ride it.
I never rode it.
It was fun because you did like a wheelie and it went fast, but then right when it got to the corner, it had to go slow because they weren't banked. So it was like, It was like it was really weird. Yeah,
that sounds miserable.
Jumping Jellies is not an IP. Yeah, DCA has a bunch of non-IPs. That's why I was saying Disneyland,
Right.
very specific. DCA had a lot of non-IPs when it opened, but now every time something gets remodeled, it becomes an IP.
Yep.
You know, except when they redid the video for Soaring Over the World.
Right.
And if they ever did like a major refurb or story change to Grizzly, I don't imagine it would get an IP, even though they could throw some Brother Bear characters in there pretty easily, and that would be pretty dope.
Which is funny because it has the Brother Bear totem pole.
Mm-hmm.
And it has the Brother Bear cave.
Bears, yeah.
There you go, giving them ideas.
Jay is all talk.
Ivan, we gonna find
Think
out,
Ogas will ever be more than just pre-made? I don't think so, Ryan. I wish it would be. I don't think so.
I think they do that for a reason.
They do. It's easy.
They'll never go.
It's consistent.
Exactly.
It's those things like that. It's fast. It's consistent. And for most people, it's good enough.
Yeah, and they realistically, it's always busy. They want to get you in and get you out.
Yeah.
They don't care about
Plus,
what you do.
You know, one of the biggest money losses in a bar that's busy can be overpouring. And they don't have to worry about any of that, you know?
Right.
So, we love you too, Ivan. Lex Blues and Aliens 2. Haunted Mansion anniversary is tomorrow. Is it?
Yep.
Wild.
That's why the Hatbox Ghost comes out tomorrow.
Oh, thank you. That's right. Jay, Crystal, Nick, I would like for y'all to ponder on this thought from time to time.
Pondering.
Art. Huh?
Pondering.
So I said ponder.
Yeah. I'm pondering.
Oh, I was like, what? Does art imitate life or does life imitate art? I would like to hear your thoughts on this question. That's pretty deep.
Right?
I would say it's both, and there's not a one answer. And like when you think about it, it's when you think like, obviously for art to exist, I think in its very basic early form, it imitated life and then expanded. And now I think life imitates art sometimes too, especially if you want to get like, if you say art is subjective and movies and pop culture becomes art, and then things in real life mimic that, like
I am too tipsy to freaking answer this question.
But I think the cop-out answer is both. Ivan said, Alexis, come get your man. And she said, I wish I could.
Aww.
I really enjoyed Rocky Rods. I only went on it.
I never been on
once or twice. That opening.
I did not get to go on them.
Time. It was. I mean, I was a kid. I thought it was dope. You know,
right? Every kid would.
Rocky Rods was a blast. It was cool. Yeah. Being able to ride above a lot of the places in Tomorrowland was so fun. Yeah, I really do wish we'd get something back up there.
Mm-hmm.
The rumored like Tron light cycles back in the day, that would have been so dope.
You know what they should do? Since Tomorrowland has nods to Star Wars, we should get like an overhead ride from Tomorrowland to Batu.
Man, that would be so dope.
Dang.
That would be dope if that could work, you know? Yeah, then it'd feel like you actually got off like the spaceship to get to Batu. Right. That'd be cool though.
If that were to happen, they would like close off Galaxy's Edge and make it a third park. So you had to buy a park hopper ticket.
Like
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Galaxy's Edge is big enough to be a third park for.
Any movies coming out this year that you're excited to watch? There's still a bunch of movies we haven't watched.
We
haven't seen Barbie. We haven't seen Oppenheimer. We haven't seen Haunted Mansion. Haven't seen Little Mermaid. Haven't seen
anything after Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, we haven't seen anything this summer.
That's when
we're excited to catch up on all those as they come out. The only thing after Fast and Furious we did finally watch was Transformers.
We did, but we watched it on our TV. Like,
yeah, but still,
yeah. But I'm talking about movies. Like,
yeah, we haven't gone to the movies though, so I can't think of what's coming out the rest of the year. We want to see the Marvels when it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
I can think of.
There are some other ones coming out. I just can't think of what else is coming out. But we do want to get caught up. This is the first time we've ever not seen like everything. You know?
For sure.
Are you guys gonna see Blue Beetle?
I don't think so. It looks pretty bad.
It looks pretty terrible.
Looks
DC
pretty bad.
DC is trash, but
I
think it's gonna.
I
Get
can't
better.
argue that,
I
but
think it's gonna get better within the next like.
I didn't realize the dude playing the Blue Beetle though is the same kid from Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that till I watched the newest trailer.
Miguel, right?
And I was like, oh shit, it's Miguel.
Yeah.
Miguelito.
Yeah, it's Miguelito. I like him in Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I would see Blue Beetle, you know? But in like fairness, I'll probably like wait for it to come out on streaming.
Yeah. Blue Beetle reminds
Oh,
me
we
of,
did
like,
watch The
Lower
Flash
Than-
at home as well, which was also garbage.
That was garbage.
Like
I
garbage.
could
garbage.
not, I couldn't enjoy it.
It had some. It almost made me cry though.
Yeah.
It did almost make me cry.
because it was so bad.
Oh, it almost made me cry twice. Then yes. The CGI in the final fight is some of the worst CGI
Yes.
I've seen.
Yes.
Give it 1990 vibe.
It was. I don't know how like Superman. When did Man of Steel must have come out a decade ago now at this point, and it looked so much better.
You looking it up? Okay.
But there is like a really moving scene. Like if you guys know, a lot of the Flash storylines revolve around him trying to save his mom from dying. So like the scene with her in the supermarket at the end, it was pretty good.
Damn,
Yeah.
right on.
Yeah.
You like
That
you
part, like,
head on.
got me.
2013.
2013. Yeah, I was like, it had to be about a decade ago.
I thought
Yeah,
it was
the
older
scene
than
with
that.
his mom. I also don't like Ezra Miller. I didn't like him before he was an abuser, and I don't like him now. But that scene was great. Like
Yeah.
the scene in the supermarket with his mom, like almost got me.
Right.
I actually might have like watered up. My eyes probably watered up.
Yeah.
So, but the rest of the movie, trash.
Not much.
Except seeing Michael Keaton as Batman was dope. It was
Right.
good. That was pretty good. Barbie was good. Yeah, we want to see Barbie still. I want to see that.
Ivy, did you wear your pink shorts?
I enjoyed both Barbie and Haunted Mansion. I even have pink shorts for it.
You do.
Did you hear the only way LMM will make
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
an Encanto sequel is if he gets
Yes.
to his own ride? I believe it.
Yeah,
100%.
that's why it was rumored that that's what the treehouse was going to be. The
Yeah.
Encanto tree.
Yeah.
That's what it, because as soon as he made that announcement was right at the same time that the tree went down for refurb.
Cobra Kai never
Oh, yeah,
died.
they were saying it was going to be
The Encanto tree, yeah.
Antonio's tree
Yes.
house.
I really hope it gets its own ride in the parks. I would love an Encanto style ride.
Mhm.
I would love an Encanto style restaurant.
Speaking of Encanto, I freaking loved.
Jay-Z over here or what?
Yes, I loved.
Hove. Go ahead.
Hove.
Said Hove.
No, what was it? Twisted Metal.
Oh yes.
Twisted Metal was so good.
Okay.
No, there's a
No,
show.
there's
on
a
Peacock.
show.
Based off the game?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh my
Cap-
gosh, it is so good.
Captain America is the main guy.
Oh, I think I heard about that. What
Yeah,
it? What
and
is
then
it? What is
the
it on?
Peacock. That's why nobody watched it.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, it's there, and then
I was like, how
the
do
girl
I
that
get
does-
for Peacock? How do I get Peacock without paying for it?
yeah, the girl that does the voice of Mirabelle is the girl that's in the movie.
It's like the main
Oh,
one of the main
for real?
characters.
Yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes you can totally hear it. It's pretty
Yeah.
funny.
That's hilarious.
They're
Yeah.
like driving around. She's like, doors.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, Anthony Mackie's the main character.
Yeah,
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's hilarious the whole time.
it's so good.
It's so stupid and raunchy and campy.
It literally, like,
Everything
yeah,
that Twisted Metal should
Everything
be.
that Twisted Metal should be.
yes.
Crystal never played the game.
Sweet Tooth is my favorite.
So, I used to love that.
Dude, Sweet Tooth, like,
Yeah,
I hate clowns, and Sweet Tooth became my favorite.
yeah. If you guys have not watched Twisted Metal yet, if you are a Spectrum user, we have Spectrum TV for my dad. You get Peacock for free.
Oh, nice.
So it has the Peacock version with the damn commercials, but it's just like watching a YouTube video, so it's fine. We loved it though. We basically, I feel like we don't really have time to binge watch shows anymore, and we finished Twisted Metal in like 3 days.
It was so good. I want to watch it again.
Yeah, I was actually surprised Crystal loved it so much.
I hate, like, fighting and blood and those type of movies.
And
but
it's not kid friendly.
No.
Don't let your kids watch it. Lots
No.
of cussing, sexual innuendos, blood, gore.
Lex, you can't watch it, I guess. Sorry.
We loved it. It was really
Yeah,
good.
it was so good.
DC movies in general are trash. Oh, I even wore a pink shirt. That's cool.
Nice.
Yo, what up, Kevin? Good to see you. Good to see you.
Kevin's here.
What up, kid?
Maybe that's why the treehouses take so long, because they're still deciding to make it in Conto.
No, they're taking
Honestly?
it back.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, they're taking it back to the Swiss family.
yeah.
Robinson, right?
It's not exactly Swiss Family, but
Right.
it's Swiss Family, yeah.
Inspired by Swiss.
Yeah. You know what would be dope, though? Like, I was telling, like, my buddy when I was talking about, like, the Tomorrowland is, like, my goal for, like, a Tomorrowland refurb would include leaving Autopia in some form. Not the size it is now. Not the size it is now. And, like, Walt was all about, like, imagining cities and of the future. That's, like, why Epcot came about. That's why the monorail came about. He was trying to sell the monorail to, like, the city of Los Angeles and all this stuff, right? I would love to see them reimagine Autopia with electric vehicles, so it is kind of futuristic at least, right? Or hydrogen vehicles, something. And then instead of this sprawling land that takes up so much room, I would love to see that like halved and then layered. Because in the future, any metropolitan areas are going to have some kind of layered highways and byways. And I think it'd be really cool for Disney to like play on that with more tunnels and bridges over stuff. And it would put it in like a nice area. And then they'd have to dig it down a little bit though, because you don't want to lose your sight line of Matterhorn off the train. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
When you pull in the station. But what I would love to see them take all that now freed up, like half of that room that's all in Fantasyland, and do something either like Frozen or Encanto themed would be really cool.
Yeah.
Though Frozen would make sense because it's cold and you're right by the Matterhorn. Like thematically, it must be a cold area. But I don't think that really matters, to be honest, you know?
Right.
But I would love to see it.
You know what I would love to see? I would love to see them take away the Star Wars store in downtown Disney and make an Encanto themed restaurant.
It'd be dope. It would be dope.
That's an whole lot. With all the,
I don't think they would I don't think they'd make a restaurant themed to a Disney like movie.
Specific.
Yeah, in downtown Disney. Like it would have to be inside the parks.
Agreed.
Like they're not going to give somebody
No,
free
for
access to something that like they consider a premium.
Though you could make that argument, but then character dining at the hotels exists.
But how much is it to do character dining?
He's not saying it would be an affordable
Oh.
restaurant.
Yeah.
I mean, Rainforest Cafe was barely affordable. Let's be honest. $25 for a
You don't like the
Rainforest
gorilla?
burger.
You know, like the gorilla that like yelled in your ear
No, not at all. I don't miss that at all.
every hour.
Kevin said, "Hey Jay,
What up, Kev?
what are your thoughts on all the groups that are striking, like the writers, actors, and some dude, get that money,
Yeah.
get treated right, make some more money." I think it's really easy for us as like normal people to look at actors and be like, they get paid so much money, but the actors that are stars are only, you know, the top 4% or 3% of all actors.
Mm-hmm.
Most actors will never see a paycheck that
These
big.
Skittles are so addictive.
Most actors don't make enough money to pay their insurance or get benefits. And also the fact that movie studios wanted to use AI scans of background actors and then never pay them royalties to use their likeness is BS.
Yeah, I think that's
And
horrible.
the bigger thing, and this is a whole other, like, we could talk about this for hours, so we're not going to go down that big rabbit hole, but I love the fact that we're getting into this idea of AI, even though what we're calling AI is not actual AI, but I do love it. But we're going to have to figure out how we use it in a way where AI is making money for a company, because it's not fair to generate images based off AI that looks at an art style that's already made.
Right.
So even if the studios say, fine, we'll just use AI to generate fake 3D models. Well, those 3D models wouldn't exist if people didn't have 3D scans already. And so that's not like, there's going to be a lot of problems coming out of this in the future. It's going to kind of be like the whole like rights when the internet first came out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're going to see a lot of it. And it's going to be interesting for us because we were kind of too young to know all the legalities that were going around with the internet. You know?
And now we can understand it.
Now we understand
I
it.
agree. I agree with the ones on strike. I think that if you're going to use somebody's likeness or anything in that regards and decide that you don't want to pay them royalties, I think that's ridiculous. I think that's unfair. And these people have put in the time, the effort to hone their craft. And like you said, not all of them are Denzel. Not all of them are Scarlett Johansson.
Exactly.
Some of them are just starting. And to take them and essentially manipulate them as pawns and expect them to sit back and say, it's fine, it's okay, don't pay me. I know it's okay. No, that's not fair.
And I think one thing we really have to think about too is like at the end of the day, you could say, well, studios are going to save money by taking lower paid actors and face scanning and body scanning them. You know, they don't have to cast lower actors in background roles, meaning they can make more movies, save more money, right? That one doesn't help any of us watching movies. And two, now you're talking about taking roles from people who are building themselves up.
That's what I was going to say right now.
What if Denzel didn't have small roles before he became a leading man? Most actors do not start as a leading personality. Right? It's super rare. Or they got a lucky break in a small movie that blew up. You know, like Harrison Ford, kind of, right? Like when he was in American Graffiti before Star Wars, right? And so same with like Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill didn't even do a lot with his fame after Star Wars, but he got lucky, you know? So
I mean, even Denzel did screenplays.
Yeah.
Before he was really, really
I think it's just like people standing up for the studios. I think it's really key to remember that the studios are not our friends, and that the top, the top 7? I'm going to quote this wrong, but like the top 7 to 10 people in the world with the most money have like 85% of the money in the world. Like something crazy like that, or 75% of the money, or something astronomical. And the numbers are wrong. I just remember reading this on like a Forbes article. And
that's just insane to even think about.
It's insane to even think about, you know? Oh, sorry. I meant to read this one. Casey said, I love Twisted Metal. The video game part 2 was the best. Yeah, I loved 1 and 2. Everything after that was And then on PS3, they brought back Twisted Metal Black, which was pretty dope. There is another game in the works.
Oh, is there?
It has been in the works for a long time, though. They haven't released anything about it, so I don't. Just like GTA 6, yeah. You know, you were playing. Jay's been here for a couple days now, or a day or so. You were playing GTA Online the other day, and I was just thinking, like, the longevity of that game is wild. First of all, right?
Yeah.
It came out on PS3, and then you could upgrade it to 4, and then you could upgrade it to 5.
Yeah, because the PS3 was the PS3,
and it barely ran on the PS3 and
PS3 and the Xbox 360.
It barely ran on those. Like it ran like crap.
Yep.
But what's wild to me though is the last GTA 4, that had an online mode as well that did really well. But they also released like expansion stories, like the Ballad of Gay Tony or whatever came out for it. Like there was like 3 stories that came out for it, and like. I really wish they would have done that for this, because there's no add-on packs for it.
For GTA 5?
Yeah.
Yes, there are.
Are they online only?
Yes.
Well, that doesn't.
Oh, you're talking about for the actual story?
Yeah, like story single player. Yes.
Oh no, they don't do that anymore.
Yeah, I hate that they don't.
But you know what though? Most gaming companies don't do that anymore.
I know.
And it's because online players become so prominent.
Yeah.
And really, nobody's playing the campaign like that.
But I would disagree with a game like GTA. I think that's fine. I don't want more story mode for Call of Duty or Destiny. You know what I mean?
Destiny has story mode.
But it's trash. The online end of gameplay is better. Most of Destiny's story you have to take outside of the game and read about.
Destiny's broken.
Destiny, I don't even want to talk about that. Did you guys?
And I love the Destiny.
Did you guys get your reservations for Not Scary Farm Buffet? Nope, we haven't, because I've been putting it off. And Crystal hasn't bought them herself yet. But she probably will now, based on that look she just gave me. Would you guys ever do a 24-hour stream, like an extended sleepover? We've talked about it.
When we hit 5K.
We've talked about it. It'd be fun.
We'll do it when we hit 5K.
It'd be pretty cool. Invite some people over.
Do an extended live?
Yeah.
That'll be comedy gold.
Yeah. I believe it's called Adventureland Treehouse, inspired by Swiss Family.
That's going to have to be like
members.
That's gonna have to be a members only live.
For real though.
That's gonna have
For
to be
real.
a members only live because that's gonna be raunchy.
I think that's right, Casey. I think that name is right. I gotta go ahead and say so. Thanks, Louise, for hanging out. Have a good one, Louise. Yeah. How is the revamped park hopping membership looking? Excited to join.
That is on me because I took it off of Nick's hands.
Yes, but also at the same time, I've been trying to research and I can't get a straight answer about it. If we rework our membership, does it automatically unsubscribe or does it take everybody who had a membership since that membership level won't exist anymore and boot them out? So I want to answer that first. Or maybe I'll just add a new level that's cheaper than all the other levels and then people can move to that level and then I can get rid of the other levels. Maybe that's what we'll do. I just worked that out in my head right now.
There you go.
But like, I know like some people are like, yeah, I've been a member for 12 months or 18 months and they like that. And I don't want to take that away. You know what I mean?
Right.
Any new Lego sets or Funko coming out soon? There was a couple Funko I was looking at today that I liked, but nothing major. But there are some cool Lego sets coming out. We really want to pick up the, what do you call it? The, Sanderson sisters house. That'll probably be the next set that we get.
Oh, the Lego set?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks pretty dope.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I saw that.
We're thinking about we want to get it and then do a build on it for Halloween.
Are you gonna light it up too?
I don't know, maybe.
That'll be tight.
Depending on how much the kit is for it. I feel like that would look dope lit up though.
That'll be tight.
I want ESPN Zone back. I enjoyed their food. I didn't really care about ESPN Zone though. But I did like their food was pretty good. Steakhouse 55, I am almost 100% sure we will get something like that back at the Disneyland Hotel in the future. I just think that it will be moved into the new tower. What if the new Ahsoka show is really bad? Honestly, Walter, I worry about that every day. That's all I worry about. I don't worry about anything else except if the Ahsoka show is going to be good.
That is 100% true.
It's pretty accurate, right?
So I got one Skittle that wasn't popped, and now I have one Skittle that doesn't have the shell that popped.
Oh, dang, that's cool. I don't know, Walter. I'll be really disappointed. She's my favorite Star Wars character. I would be pretty bummed out. I would like to make it big in the stock market. Do you have any options for a beginner like me? I do dabble. We do invest, but not enough to give tips out. I would say, just invest in things you believe in, invest in things you like, and really just read about how it works and understanding it. There's lots of great TikToks and YouTubers out there to follow. Yeah, I don't know it well enough to recommend it one way or another. Someone told me that gold is the best. Gold and silver can be a pretty solid investment, but they do fluctuate a lot. But they're tangible as well. That's pretty nice, Didn't Jay used to act or do some extra work in films? No. He did not, Jamie. The Jay that might have been Diamond Boy Disney Jay. And Noah does some acting and he's been in some stand-in stuff. So that might be what you're thinking of.
Yeah, I'm not an actor.
Think the Lakers can win it all this year with the new additions? Jay would be the one to answer that.
No.
Nope.
Okay. I'm a Laker fan. No.
Nope. Okay. Lin-Manuel Miranda was an extra in The Sopranos. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
That's crazy.
Yo, what up, Kevin Hernandez? What up, man? From Facebook. He also says, hey, Jay.
Nice. Hello.
What's up, brother?
Nick, I've been really getting into prime rib. It might be my favorite cut, especially with some good horseradish. You know what, Marty? I actually haven't made a prime rib yet. I should do a prime rib, though.
We should.
They're fire, dude. I love a good prime rib. Does Jay get along really well with the doggos, and does he have a favorite? Do you have a favorite
Bailey.
of our dogs? Bailey is their favorite. He does. He gets along great with the dogs. The dogs love him. When we still had Remy loved him. All of our dogs really
Remy really loved him.
Yeah,
Remy really loved him.
I mean, you know what I mean. She loved his shoes.
What did you think of the movie, Kevin? I didn't even think about when we were talking about not seeing summer movies. We forgot to even talk about Indiana Jones.
No, right?
I went to the movie theater to see Indiana Jones. Yeah, did you like it? What'd you think? Down for 5K 24-hour stream. I mean, Ivan, you'd probably be at the house if we're doing that. So you probably
sure.
be here. So you better be down to be in it.
I think realistically, we should do like a 24-hour stream starting at Disney.
I was thinking that. How dope would that be to like do a 24-hour stream that started at Disney?
Yeah,
you know? And you know what's pretty cool too is obviously we could keep streaming the drive home, or somebody like, let's say we're all in the park, I can hand the stream off to Jay or somebody that's still at the park and come home and get the stream ready to go here, and we just add new cameras. And then Jay would come, then you guys could come home, you know?
Yeah, that's smart.
Yo, what up?
Well, we got a little bit of time.
Yeah, we got some time. The board's dead again.
I mean, honestly, not that much, but we got some time.
We're like halfway there.
Yeah, we got time to figure it out.
Halfway there.
That'll be tight though.
Have you guys seen Remy recently in her new home? We haven't. Crystal has.
I have.
I don't want to. I'm good.
It was heartbreaking and heartwarming at the same time. Like they gave me their fish tank.
Let me get a freeze dried thing.
These?
Yeah.
They gave me their fish tank, and that's what Slim Shady lives in now.
Slim Shady.
Slim Shady and Ludafish. That's where they live. They live in the old tank. And I get there and they're explaining everything to me, and like she heard my voice and she came running around the corner so quick and like just wanted me to pick her up. And I was like, I can't pick you up because if I pick you up, I'm just gonna bawl my eyes out. And so like the youngest daughter, she was sitting there holding her, and there she was like, Maple, it's okay, Maple, like thinking that she was trying to attack me. And her mom was like, no, it's fine. Like this is Maple's old owner. Like this is Maple's mom, like type of deal. And like, it was cute. So yeah, but she's doing really good. They have her trained so well now. Like she's doing really good. I'm glad.
We're doing good, Kevin.
Did we do Taco Tuesday tonight? No, we did taco. We kind of did. We did tacos for lunch.
Yeah,
we made a shredded grilled tacos.
Yeah, shredded grilled chicken tacos.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess we technically did. For dinner, we did like hamburger, like chili burgers. Lady Gaga was also an extra in The Sopranos. That's crazy,
right?
Are you guys doing Run Disney? We are.
We got to start training.
Start training for it. Yes, we are. We're excited for it. I am, at least. I'm gonna try not to break my foot this time.
Right.
Good night, all.
Good night.
Have a good night, Ivan.
Ivan leaves, and Kalia comes in.
Right. Yes, absolutely. Disney Day or Korean barbecue soon, Kalia. One or the other.
Yes.
One or the other.
Yes, we'll be there tomorrow, hopefully.
Jameson, was it hard calling Remy Maple?
It was. So it really was.
I hope they're not watching. I'm sure they're not.
No.
I think Maple's a terrible dog name. That's just a terrible. Like, unless you're like a Canadian, like you don't name anything Maple personally. But
she's
I think
too light.
She's literally maple brown.
She is maple colored for sure.
It makes sense.
I get it, but I just feel like it's a terrible dog name.
Yeah. But they did have a niece named Remy already, so they didn't want to. They didn't want that name conflict there.
Right. Well, we're pretty much hitting up 10 o'clock. I think we're going to call it kind of a night.
Yeah, I need to stop eating these.
Yeah, give me these. Your sugar's not going to be 62 tomorrow morning. We got to save Lex some. Lex is on the FaceTime right now. There, now she's on the live. Oh, I lost my mouse. What is your inner Disney character you highly relate to? That's a good one to end the live on.
Rapunzel.
Mm-hmm.
Punzy.
Stitch.
You're always up to no good and causing trouble.
Always.
100%.
All right, bro, calm down.
I don't know.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Iron Man.
Wreck-It Ralph is a good one.
Because you're always breaking stuff. Like
I'm gonna wreck it. That's pretty good. I walked right into that one. My big old arms.
So what's Lex up to? She is at work in Mexico right now.
Yeah.
But she's about to go to sleep.
What character?
I think Lightning.
100%.
Yeah, McQueen.
Heck no.
You're Mater. I know you think yourself of lightning. You're not though.
I don't want to be like that.
No.
I will gladly be Mater. It's
Yeah.
my favorite.
Yeah, I think I definitely kind of cocky sometimes, especially like 20-year-old.
You guys are legit Mater and Lightning. Like if you ask like who's in charge of our group, who do you think is in charge of our group?
In charge of our group?
Yeah,
probably you.
Me?
I'd say you and Lex. You guys tell us what to do.
No, like when it was me, you, Noah, Nick, like our starting group.
Oh, me.
That's a very Mater answer.
It's a very Mater answer. She only likes me for my body.
That's true.
That's true.
That's true.
Have a good night, Clea. Yeah, we're
Good
gonna
night.
drop off to. Did they announce a new sequel to Cars? No, not
No.
yet. But I wish they would.
I know.
All right, y'all. We had a great night hanging out.
It was
We're
a lot of
glad
fun.
Jay was able to be here as well.
Yeah.
My legs are going numb from sitting on this end of the couch, though. It's not
My
as comfy
arms,
as a little bit
my arms
more.
aren't that great.
So we were gonna call it a night. We're gonna try to go to the park tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll shoot a vlog or not. I have no idea.
I don't know.
I'll have a camera on me though, so I don't know. But if we do, then look out for that.
Yeah.
But we do have some fun stuff planned. We do have the Knots preview coming up, so hopefully we're gonna be able to film at that as well. And it looked like Krista was about to book our buffet tickets, so we're gonna be doing that. And it should be a lot of fun. But we will see y'all soon. Thank you for hanging out. We had a blast, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Peace.